I can put this back on. Ooh, I think I pressed something. Put that back on here. Did I turn that off? I did. Dab, how are you? Welcome back to the stream. How are you doing? How was the soccer game the other day? Or Saturday? Yeah. Saturday. That was it. Yeah. Yeah. What's today? Monday? Yeah. Today's Monday. But yeah, how was the soccer game? Tell me all about it. I would love to know. Did your team win? Or was it a soccer game? I have no idea. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Oh, it was? Okay. I was like, wait a minute. Oh, it was great. We won 4 out of 0. Wait, 4 out of 0. Wait, I don't understand sports. Wait, isn't soccer, aren't they supposed to score more? Or like, how does it work? Because I don't remember. I don't remember. Oh, we won 4 goals into 0. Okay. Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, the team never scored. Oh, well, they were just too slow. Didn't really want to, didn't catch up. That's kind of a mood, but that makes sense. Honestly, I don't really watch a lot of sports. I mainly watch movies about sports. So it was like, I was watching Like Mike today. Like Mike 2. I stopped watching it because I realized it was boring. But I'm doing good. I have a little bit of a headache, but I'm fine. I think it's just like the cold weather and I was out all day, but I feel fine. Nothing too major, but all is good. All is good. I'm getting sleepy too, which is not good either. You ever have those days where you just eat food and you sit on the couch and you're like, well, I'm tired. Noelle, hello, welcome to the stream. And that's really cool. How was school today? J Love, hello, welcome to the stream. You're happy that you're early for once? Yeah. Early bird catches the worm. I'm weird. It's fine. Ellie, hello, welcome to the stream. How are you? Happy Monday. My days are so mixed up, and I also realize that I think somewhere different. I know the clocks change November 1st next week, but I don't know if the time zone has changed for anyone else. Mm. It was good. I'm glad it was good. Gilly Rock, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Uh, Wait, La, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Oh, it has in the UK. Okay, I figured because I was like, I don't know, I can't tell time as much, but I was figuring out whose clock has changed. But that's interesting. Lay, thank you. Lay, how are you doing today? I hope your day's going well. Gonna make some soup because it's cold and I'm hungry and I still have cleaning and homework to do. Well, that sounds like a busy day to me. I'm also cold. It rained today and I just need to definitely stay warm. Um, oh gosh. That was in my ear. I just realized I had my volume all in my ear. Now my ears are gonna bleed. Lord have mercy, my eardrums. That echo, weird. Wait, what echo? Oh my gosh, my eardrums. Yikes. Wow. We're playing some Sims today. We're going to be building an underground house. Yikes. Wow. Reg Elizabeth, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. Can we get some hype and some love in the chat, please, and thank you? Oh, your Sim went to bed and then look at my phone for like 5 seconds and the next thing I knew is Vlad. This is why I hate vampires. This is why I hate vampires in The Sims. They're too much. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Yeah, uh-huh. Yeah, we raised enough points. We raised over 500,000, I think, on Saturday, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Saturday was the day we reached the 500,000, which is really, really cool. And I think we're also going to be playing, I think I'm gonna play
SpringSims
Little
love,
Nightmares.
SpringSims love, SpringSims love, equippy love, equippy love, equippy love.
Maggie, thank you so much for the 2 month resub. I really appreciate that. Can we get some hype and some more love in the chat, please? And thank you. But Maggie, hello, welcome, welcome. Soup time. Have fun eating your soup. But how is everyone's day going so far? What did you all do? Any fun, exciting things? He won't go away, and I'm too scared. Wait, the one way you can do it is by deleting him. So if you type in the testing cheats sheet on, right click and then just like make him go away, because that's what I do all the time. Sarah, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, and hello, Maggie. Hello, Miss Mayhem. Hello, welcome to the stream. I hope everyone's day is going pretty well. We're just gonna be playing some Sims. We're gonna be building in the Sims. Since Halloween is just around the corner, I thought it'd be kind of a good way to build a very underground, abandoned home to see what I can definitely do, you know? Because building is a thing that I love, and sometimes you gotta think differently with the builds, you know? But welcome, welcome, everyone. I'm glad that you're all here. I just discovered that I can use my HBO Max account with my and log in to HBO. So now that I have both, so I've been watching like a lot of HBO movies, like Anastasia. I finally watched the movie Little yesterday. No, not yesterday. Today, Little came out last year, but I finally watched it. I nearly cracked up. Enchanted, how are you? Welcome to the stream. You had an ad? I hate ads. I really honestly hate ads when they play when I don't have any control over it. But I'm glad that you're back though. That was weird. An ad about golf and an ad about cars and an ad about Legion. Wait, Watchdog Legion or like just Legion? Like that's interesting. Twitch plays some weird ads these days. I don't understand. 50 streams later, I finally made it. Jub, welcome back to the stream. How are you doing today? I hope your day is going pretty well, my friend. Does anyone have any plans for what's it called? Halloween. You have those two? Really? See, I don't play golf. I mean, I drove my car today. Interesting. That's weird. That's really weird. Is Tiger Woods becoming relevant again? I don't think he is. Tiger Woods, is he relevant? I don't know about that yet. I don't know about that just yet. Jet Phoenix, how are you? Welcome to the stream. First time being here to catch the stream live. Well, I'm glad that you're here. That's weird. Cam, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Your name sounds familiar. I don't know where I've seen your name before, but I recognize your name from somewhere. I know a Cam from Rochelle's stream. That's all I know. Yeah, it's reacts to. I was confused. That's weird. It's at Legion. Oh, people turn to the characters. Oh. Oh, wait, I think I know what you're talking about now. I think I know. I probably know what you're talking about, yeah. Gnarly, how are you? Welcome to the stream. At work, we're dressing up as historic women on Friday for Halloween. Oh, that's pretty cool. Do you have one picked out already? Tabbyco, hello. Welcome to the stream. And Gamer Girl, hello. Welcome, welcome. I'm gonna make sure this is the right version of The Sims that I have. Yeah. But that's weird. Ads are weird sometimes, and I got an ad the other day of like some random like Instagram ad on Twitch, and I didn't understand it. I got very confused. Tam, how are ya? Welcome to the stream. I hope your day's going well. I'm probably not gonna be streaming long today just because I feel like I need to take a nap. I don't know what it is. Every time it rains, I'm like, I feel tired. Does anyone else feel that way? Because I do. I'm coming home from college for Halloween since my family's favorite holiday. You know, that's good. A day full of candy, laughs, horrors, screams, scares. Sounds like a good time. Are you gonna be watching any Halloween movies that day with your fam? I don't know what my voice just did. Magger, how are you? Welcome. I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. I'm going as Rosie the Riveter. I think I'm going to see my coworkers dressed as Margaret Thatcher. That's pretty cool. Tim, I'm doing pretty good, and I'm glad you're doing good as well. Dressing up my kid, taking pictures of her for her first Halloween. Oh, that's really cool. And then maybe some watching movies. Oh, that's good. I know on I think it's either ABC or Freeform. I can't really remember what they do now, but I think they're playing Hocus Pocus again and Casper. I'm not entirely sure, but might be. But I'm gonna watch a few Halloween movies in during Halloween. You're a Craig crewmate and little crewmate on your side and on my head. Oh, really? Kind of sus. Not really. I'm just gonna be streaming.
This is a load of barnacles.
Excuse me. I will not tolerate that behavior. But I'm gonna be streaming a horror game. Mostly, I'm gonna be playing Little Nightmares on Saturday. Because that's what I chose and what you all kind of raised the points for. So we're playing Little Nightmares on Halloween night, and then probably afterwards I might just sleep or like watch some horror movies. But nothing really too special. Just hanging out with you all. Oh, it is Freeform. Okay, I figured it was Freeform, but I couldn't really remember. Oh, this year I'm just up as an Angel of Darkness. Now that sounds like a great time. Angel of Darkness. Is this the right one? Yeah. Okay. Aaron, how are you? Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? Yeah. Money's a bit tight right now, so I'll be staying home, making treats and watching a bunch of horror movies or playing some scary games. That sounds like a fun time, honestly. I like that. Playing horror games, but also staying inside. I feel like it's the best thing to do personally, just because I don't really like going out anywhere. I haven't like the last time I went out for Halloween was probably when I was in seventh grade, and that was a very, very, very long time ago. Like, what year is it? 2020. I'm gonna say because I graduated eighth grade in 2010. It's like 2007, 2008 was the last time I went outside for Halloween, and that was pretty much it. I don't go out much, you know? Oh, Twitches 2 just ended. Oh, that's right. I forgot they were playing that on Freeform. Okay. Ari, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Not Hotel Transylvania. I personally think that one was pretty good, but I like the first one. And wasn't there like a Hotel Transylvania 3 movie? Is this my save file? What save is this? I don't remember. I'm gonna build in. I think I want to build in because I'm gonna be building an underground abandoned home, and I'm trying to figure out where I want to put it because I don't know where do you all think I should build my house? Because I have no clue. I've nearly built in every single world already, and I've lost track of like where to go. You love Halloween. It's sad that this year we can't go out trick or treating. Yeah, it is kind of sad that we can't really go trick or treating now, like we used to. Hopefully next year we can. Hey, Backpack Jack, how are ya? Yes, an underground house because I have not built one before, and I thought it'd be kind of a good way to try it out. But hello. I have a Zoom interview for a promotion tomorrow. Ooh, good luck, my friend. Can we get some good lucks in the chat for Ari and the artist, please and thank you, because they have a lovely interview tomorrow for a promotion. Promotion means more money. That's how I see it sometimes. Strangerville, Forgotten Hollows. Oh, yeah. Selvadorado. You should make it industrial. Well, that could work. That could definitely work because I've already built in Forgotten Hollow before, and it's not really going to be spooky, spooky, but it's going to be like spooky in a way. But maybe let me look at the lots real quick. So you said Sam Ishuno. I don't know because some of them just make no sense sometimes, but I don't know. The city vibes do be looking a little bit sus. But then there's also Silver Rod, and I haven't built there in a long time. And that could really good. That could be a good storyline I can go with as well. I don't know. Forgotten Hollow, Strangerville. Oh wait, what if? Okay, wait, that's a good idea. Wait, what if we build in not Silver Strangerville, but on George Cahill's like little area, and he kind of has like this. Oh wait, no, actually, we'll build over here. What if we build on the Slip 42 lot in this general area, and it's like some secret base where George Cahill's like old friend used to live but never goes there anymore because of his like weird conspiracy theorist mind is not working correctly, so he doesn't want to go near the area where his friend died. That could be a thing. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Certainly building an overgrown crypt. Ooh, in a mausoleum. I'm not good at building houses, but I love to make rooms and design themes with a backstory. So do I. That's really cool. I like that. I would love to see some pictures um in the Discord if you would like to share them. Oh, really? That's kind of different. Weird. Sam, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Are my captions not working? That's weird. One second. Let me see. That's kind of weird. Are my captions not working? Do I have to log in? Oh no. Wait. Oh. Do I? Huh. Hello? Testing, testing. Wait, turn off or mic your mute. Mic your microphone. I'm very confused. That's so weird. I don't understand why my captions aren't working. That's kind of weird. We cheated out. Oh. But Sam, I'm glad that you're here. Antoinette, Vivian, how are you? Welcome, welcome. It's an interesting one. I love it. Thanks. I don't know. I tried refreshing, didn't work. Okay, let me figure. Make sure your mic is set up. What do you mean? Huh? Weird. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think. I don't know. Oh, I don't want. I don't know what is going on. Display caption. Yeah. That's weird. That is very weird. Among Us on stream one day. I did last week. And Katia Van Dees, how are you? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? And Bree, hello, welcome to the stream. But yeah, I played Among Us last week, and I have plans to do it again. But I'm planning out something really special for next month where we all can like do different things. It's your birthday today. Happy birthday, Jess. That's really cool to hear. Any exciting things you want to share with the class today? Um, That's
Yeet yeet.
yeet. Aaron, thank you for the 2 months resub. Thank you, my friend, for your Twitch Prime sub. Appreciate it so much, my friend. Thank you. Oh man, I don't know what's going on with my captions. That's very weird that they're not working. I didn't have issues before, and I'm not sure why they're not working now. But that's not good. What if, actually, hold up. What if I do this? What if I do this? I always got a backup. White Kitten, how are you? Welcome to the stream. I hope your day's going well. Oh yeah, that's also the other thing with Among Us. They're fixing it because people cheat and hack things a lot. I'm doing good. She's just said, "Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, that's not fun. Hmm. I'm not even in school for a few days. I'm sorry that happened to you." Cassandra, how are you? Welcome to the stream. I hope your day's going pretty well. Let's see if this works. That's kind of weird. Hmm. Oh, maybe because I think I know what I did wrong. I think I know what I did wrong. I probably accidentally resetted something. I need to sign in also. And broke something. That's probably what happened. Um, you spent like £130 shop. Why? That oh well, it's your birthday, but I'm like, why? But again, splurge. But I'm glad that you're having a good birthday. That's which is good. Did you get anything exciting? So I'm eating a plant-based black bean spicy burger. That sounds delightful. I had one the other day. And Sam, enjoy your lurk, my friend. Okay, I'm signing in. I'm gonna have my captions on. Just give me a second. It's actually my birthday, so pretty bad. I hate birthdays. Oh, birthdays are great, and sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not, and that's not always great. I mean, I haven't had a birthday party in a very long time, so it's been a hot minute. Shout out to all the quarantine birthdays. Hang in there. Don't worry. Things will be fine. Quarantine birthdays can be a pain, but it's all right. Well, hang in there, folks. Hang in there. Oh, okay. Yep. Yep. I figured it out. I figured it out. I know what it is. I know what it is.
Anna, Elsa, Sven, Samantha. I don't even know it's Samantha.
I figured out the issue, and my friends, always check your recording settings before you do anything because when you don't, things go bad. And I did a bad. And just like that, I, for one, broke something. I broke everything. Okay, so let me give you context. I ordered an Elgato Cam Link for my camera, and I didn't check my sound because it's fine. It's fine. You love my yellow shit up. Thank you so much, Laura. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. What color are you going to do the underground house? I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do. Oh, now it wants to work. Now it wants to work. Hello? Okay. I have my captions working. We're back in business, baby. Always check your audio settings and things shall be fine. But yeah, and I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do for the house, like what color I want to make it or anything. Not entirely sure. I did have my 18th birthday in quarantine. I had my graduation in quarantine, and that was a time. Do your eyes hurt a bit in your room? Not really. My eyes don't really hurt that much. Sometimes they do when I look into the mirror, not the mirror, my computer screens for so long. It does kind of hurt, but not as much. Han the man, I see you changed your name. How are you doing today? Welcome to the stream. And Cupcake Fun, how are you? Welcome. And thank you. Why is Vlad at my Sim's foot again? I don't know. Oh, your Sim's door again? Because he just wants to hang out with you. Get it? Because vampires hang upside down and they want to hang. Is it secret or just underground? I think I might make it a secret underground one because it'll be kind of cool and mysterious, especially in Strangerville. What if, okay, so all like in Strangerville, there's this guy with a tinfoil hat with braces named Erwin. What if we like made him an underground abandoned home that only he has access to because he's a conspiracy theorist? So it'd be kind of cool where he had his own home. you know? But yeah. And I'm doing pretty good, Cupcake. Oh, yes. Okay. So now that we got that figured out, I think we shall be fine. I'm pretty sure. I think things are working fine. Also, the other thing is I really hate that I cannot um do something about this issue that I'm having. What if I do this? Do 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 do. There we go. That's better. Anywho, was playing Sims 2 and I got my physical fight. You got a physical fight with a vampire countess. Those vampires are horrifying. I don't trust any of them because they're vicious. They can't be trusted. None of them can't be trusted. Okay, that's kind of weird. I literally just got here and I'm about to eat, so I'll be back. Okay, cool. Food is good. Food is good. So I also want to figure out how I'm going to, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do for the color scheme. I know I want to use a bunch of like Strangerville stuff and vampires. Maybe Get to Work. Yeah, Get to Work, Strangerville. I might make this a limited pack build, honestly. I might do that. Okay, so base game, Get to Work. I know I also want to use Eco Lifestyle because, the solar panels. I think that'd be kind of a good idea to use. Vampires because of all the cobwebs and stuff. Strangerville. And spooky stuff. And I guess maybe Tiny Living? Laundry Day? Yeah, I'm going to use those. Why not? Izzy Tab, thing to follow. What Simforex should I buy? Ooh, what don't you have? That's the real question. What don't you have? That is a perfectly good question, Dab. What packs don't you have? The vampires are so lucky. I don't have that pack or the violence mod. I don't use that mod at all. Like I don't really use the extreme violence mod because I don't like it. It is very creative, but I don't have the patience to have my Sims roaming free like a maniac constantly. You know? You know what I mean? It's not a fun time when they go wild. But these streams make my day and make me happy. Well, I'm glad they make you happy, which is good. Episode, I've been watching streams all day now. I haven't been doing anything. All I've been doing basically is what was it? I just kind of watched HBO shows and movies and that was it. Nothing really exciting. Wait, why is my thing not working? Oh. It's right there. Duh. The packs I have is cats and dogs, but I don't have any other packs. Ooh, those are really good packs. I agree. 100% agree with you. Tiny Living's really good. So is Seasons. Like, okay. For all of you all who are out there that do not have Seasons, buy it. It's $40, but it's worth the $40. That's all I'm saying. It's worth the $40 to get. Yes. Yeah, Seasons is like the first pack I would recommend anyone buy, but just because I adore that pack the most and I really enjoy it and I use it on a daily basis. So, and the other thing, yeah, let's use Seasons. So what's the other one I have to do? Seasons is another pack I should go ahead and just add on in, just, with the good old vibes, You have all the packs for real, and I don't use vampires at all. I only use it for the build and buy mostly. That's all I really use it for, the build and buy. And that's pretty much it, but nothing really else, because I don't have the patience for the occults in the game as much as I used to. I'm not a big fan of the occults, but I don't know. But what's your favorite pack that you like using the most out of all of them? But let's try and do... See, a part of me wants to... Okay, actually, hold up. I'm so discombobulated. bb.show live edit objects on... Oh, that's not it. But the one thing I want to do is like... I don't know. I get so nervous like when I build on stream because I'm like, I don't know what to do. You're welcome. Oh. This hat suffocating my head. I got get together recently, and it's kind of overwhelming. It is overwhelming, but the world itself is kind of great. Let's see if it worked. My debug. Yeah, vampires are kind of hard to play with when they don't have like the correct like skill or points in like their bar thing. Then it's kind of difficult. Yeah, I do agree with you. You have all the packs, but I don't use half of them. Neither do I. I don't. I have all the packs and I use half of them, but I'll use like most of them for build and buy. Like the vampire game pack, I didn't play that much because I wasn't a fan of occults, to be honest. But I did use a lot of the build and buy items that came with the pack. Schmeddle, how are you? Welcome to the stream. It kind of depends on gameplay and build items. Yeah, that's true. It's a tie between Nova Mac and Season's favor for me. Yeah, it all depends on what you like prefer mostly, but I'm all down for like Seasons because like once you see like Seasons out there on the gallery and then Origin and YouTube and everywhere you go, it's like you just cannot unsee it. It's like you gotta have it, you know? Ooh, this is gonna be great. I'm so excited. I get too excited about debug. Oh, and the other thing is the live stream for the new pack is going to be this Friday, and I'm going to watch it, but I'm so excited because these build items look so great, and I'm excited for debug, honestly. So my food isn't ready, so I'm back. Hey, welcome back. I like the university build and buy, but I'm not a fan of how stressful actually college how school is. Yeah, the school part of the game is a lot. You don't have time to eat, breathe, do anything. It's just very difficult, and I agree. Like the pack came out when I was in school, and that made me stress out even more because it was so much happening at once that I couldn't really figure out what I really wanted to do, you know? I use get together the most just so my Sims can live in pretty houses. That's a smart idea. I like that idea. Okay, so I think we should go ahead and get started building at least and see what I can actually put down. But I definitely want to put down this like news van just because it just kind of fits the vibe that I want. Like the vampires I like in The Sims 3 better. I didn't really play with The Sims 3 Supernatural that much, especially with the vampires. Can I not recolor that? Oh, I can. It comes in blue. Wait, that's actually kind of cool. But I low-key kind of like this one the most because it gives you that spooky, weird vibe. That's like, it's not a good van to go near. Don't go near that van. It's not good. But I think we're going to place down that van, and then we need to go ahead and place down some trees. You got Cats and Dogs. I love that game. That game expansion pack. Cats and Dogs, Seasons, Parenthood, and Laundry Day Stuff and Tiny Living are really good packs to buy just because they have a lot of value when it comes to gameplay and build and buy. Yeah, it really does. Yeah. Discovery University, it's so long in real life. Yeah. Like I do like the pack because it does add realism that I was hoping that we would get in the game, but I didn't realize how stressful it would be in the end. And then I'm like, oh, maybe not. Maybe not the pack for me. Maybe I should do something different. Because I did like how you could live on campus and off campus, but it felt like you needed to be on campus at all times because it was so much going on and you wanted to be more involved. So that kind of stressed me out a little bit too much when playing the pack. Plus, I was playing with Bob Pancakes too. What is happening? I'm excited for the new pack, actually. The new pack I'm very, very excited for just because it's a pack that I've been wanting to have for a very long time. So the fact that we're kind of getting a snowy world and more cultures and more diversity into the game, and also the fact that you don't technically really need seasons for the pack makes me very happy. So yeah, I'm more excited about the customizable platforms that we're getting, and also you can like live there and vacation there, so that kind of added to the excitement for me because I didn't really want another vacation world. I wanted a world where you could live, vacation there, and do all sorts of other fun things with new activities for the entire family. But that was just me. But what did you think of the new pack announcement? What are you more excited about? I have most of the packs. I don't have any living laundry. Ooh. I would get laundry day stuff. That's a good pack to get. I mean, laundry is kind of cool, but it does work best when if you have parenthood. It builds responsibility. I prefer if they set it up like how University was setting Sims 2. Yeah, I would have preferred that too, but I also would have preferred if it was like that, but where you could still have the option to live on campus or off campus, like live at your hometown and like just go to school that way, or like live in the dorms or rent a home or whatever, like you could do in The Sims 2. And then the other part was where the timeline was the same length as The Sims 3, where it was short, but it made it a little bit longer, you know? And The Sims 3, my family has a Labrador. Oh, that's really cool. I forget that The Sims 3 has all these cool things like for pets. I haven't gone back into The Sims 3 in so long that I forgot what's included, you know. Shouldn't coming this Friday about new pack. Yep, you are correct. I believe they said at 11 a.m. I think, yeah, 11 a.m. Pacific time for the new pack live stream. I think I will like it and wait until we get to build mode. Wait until we get to build mode. Just wait until we get to build mode. Build mode is where I'm going to thrive, where I'm going to have the most fun. Like, honestly, my streams are already building streams at this point, and I'm like, I'm not even sorry. Because building is what I love to do. Building is where it happens. But I'm going to spend a lot of time in debug, because I don't know if you all saw my trailer reaction, but it's going to be a great time. Trust me. A really great time in build mode. Because I already saw like a couple of like bridges and plants that are kind of new that I haven't seen before, and I want to be able to test them out and see what I'm working with. You like The Sims 3 University? I liked it too, but it felt so rushed to me that I didn't really get the full experience that I was hoping for from a university aspect. Is it worth it getting the older Sim games? Yes. It is 100% completely worth it to get the older Sim games. No doubt about it. I would say get it. I hear about them a lot, but the first Sims I was introduced with Sims 4, but so I don't have memories of it. Wait, and get the feeling the most of the appeal and nostalgic. Yeah, I would say it's definitely worth it getting the older Sim games like The Sims 3 and The Sims 2 and maybe The Sims 1 if you're feeling a little bit risky that day. Like, I'm going to splurge and get it. But I just think that with The Sims 2 and 3, you'll have like the most nostalgic feel like everyone else is having. So I say go with those. There's so many glitches with laundry machines right now, though. Oh, really? People have 5 hampers and dryers break. You are correct. You are correct. They do break quite often. Do I want to put a ceiling on this? I don't really want to do that, so I'm not going to. Let's do a little 8-piece here. Oh yeah, I was playing The Sims 2 the other day. Yeah, I uploaded a video yesterday of a Japanese inspired family home that I built in The Sims 2. And I had the most fun building in that game just because it's nostalgic for me, but I also just love building in general. So having the fact that The Sims 2 will forever and always be superior no matter what people say, it will always be superior. It's the best game ever to exist. Sims 2 was ahead of its time. Just saying. But yeah. I just personally think if you want to go back to the good old days, I say definitely get Sims 2. Did you get the organized debug mod? I did not, because that mod does not work for me, sadly. I don't know, because the last time I tried it out, it was broken, and it kind of caused my game to crash a lot. So I removed it out of my game. But is it updated now? Do you know? I'm back. I take my dog for a walk with the grass cold and wet. She takes forever. You know, I hate rain, so I feel ya. But since it's called Escape, I feel like it will be similar to Strangerville. where you can't really shape the story. I think in a way it's gonna be something not like Strangerville where you can shape your own story however you want, but something that kind of allows you to be your own yourself. I don't know. We'll have to see on the live stream on Friday, but they also said on Twitter that there might be a gameplay trailer, but I'm not entirely sure if there will be or not. Either before the live stream or before the pack comes out. I don't know. You've been playing Sims 2 a lot. Sims 1 no longer works on my laptop. Sims 1 was that one game that you played for a little bit, but never really actually kind of went full ham with it. Yeah, Sims 1 works fine on my computer, but I don't play it as much because I don't have that sense of enjoyment anymore like I used to when I was younger. But every now and then I'll probably go back, but I don't do that as much. But Sims 2, I play like every other day because I have a save file that I play with all the time. But what's your most favorite thing about The Sims 2 that you enjoy doing? And Clockwork, how are you? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? I hope your day is going quite so well, my friend. Oh, sorry, I don't know. I haven't tried since the update. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it probably has to do with like my game itself, because I do be having some broken mods in my game every now and then. Sometimes. That might be the case. I might have some broken mods. Most likely so, I probably do, but you know, that's okay. Not really, but it just might be something else that I have going on. I need to also take this off. It looks so weird. But I don't know. I might give it another go just because I want to definitely give it a try at least and see what I can work with. Let's delete that real quick. That window caption. I don't need that anymore. Hang it in, rough day, but making the best of it. That's good. That's good. Making the best of it always matters. Even though if you have a rough day, bad day, whatever day, as long as you're, pushing forward and persevering, that's all that matters. Angela, how are you? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? How are you today? Anyway, I hope your day's going well. In The Sims, I prefer the gameplay, like teaching the toddlers to walk and prefer building The Sims 4. Oh, I 100% agree with you. 100% agree. The Sims 2, as much as it's great for gameplay and I guess building every now and then, Sims 4 will always be superior for building. Not matching tones, but, building's a lot easier in The Sims 4 than The Sims 2, 3. I can definitely, yeah. But I do miss like having the fact that you could teach your toddlers how to walk and talk and teach them nursery rhymes and everything. I did really miss like that kind of aspect of the game from The Sims 2. I could have sworn we had a roof type from Strangerville. I guess not. Now what's the surrounding areas for this? What does it look like? It has those type of shingles. I guess I can go with this one. So I'm building this house for Erwin, and it's going to be an underground house. This is more like the facade of like, I'm normal. I'm not crazy. I have a normal home in Strangerville. But underground is what they don't know, where the true craziness happens. So everything is pretty much downstairs is more of like the basic normalcy of the build on the outside. But inside, underground, not so much. So we'll do 2 there. And I might scoot this a little bit further. Actually, can I move my roof? Thank you. Blue, how are you? Welcome to the stream. I hope your day is going pretty swell today. Any exciting things that you got planned for this week? I low-key kind of want to demolish this house now. It seems too perfect. Oh no, hold up. I got the perfect idea. I have the perfect idea now. I'm demolishing it. I don't want any more. I got the perfect idea. I have the perfect idea. We do this thing. We have like this little random box here. We take that, move it down, and then We kind of have like this weird, oddly shaped, I don't know. Let me figure it out though. But yeah, I don't know. I want to make this very mysterious and spooky in a way where this is like his facade of the house, where it's like a normal home, but what truly lies of Irwin is what you have to look down below. But be warned, not many make it out alive underground in Irwin's house. Cause he's crazy. I've met him. He's horrifying. I don't trust him. But yeah, I don't think that with this home, hmm, hmm. What if I do like metal, heavy metal paneling off of the roof? Or I could do orange. I don't know. That's the vibe. Yeah, I agree. That's the vibe for sure. I do agree with you. The vibe is gonna be really good indeed. I'm kind of excited to see how this turns out in the end, but I'm also concerned like, is it going to look good enough, you know? Oh gosh, what were you thinking? What do you mean? What do you mean? It's so tiny. Of course it's tiny. It's gonna be tiny, but underground is where the true magic happens, but not really magic, more like death. Um, but we're gonna do it like this big. We'll do that. I'm good. How are you? Not much going on. Just a lot of schoolwork. You know, schoolwork is more important. I understand. But things are going pretty well. Thank you for asking. I'm just trying to build a very unique underground house for Irwin, the conspiracy theorist of Strangerville. But yes. I always say go tiny. They always say go big or go home, but I say go tiny. Tiny's the only way. I can't build big. I can, but I refuse not to because I'll spend all day on it and then I'll have no time to finish my landscaping. What if I do the landscaping first? That could be a thing I could do. What if I put this on the diagonal? I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. It always happens to me. Are you thinking weirdo chic? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Oh, if you want a joke, just do the joke command in the chat and it will give you a joke of your choosing. Well, a random joke. You have to do the own joke. I have a joke command for a reason, Aaron. But yeah, do the joke command and it should give you a joke. Exclamation mark joke gives you a joke. Quote, joke, stoke. Yes. So hopefully that helps you, Aaron, for a joke. There we go. What's the award of being the best dentist? A little ew. Ew. That's disgusting. A little plaque on your teeth seems perfectly fine. When are we doing the horror game stream? On Saturday, on Halloween night. We are playing Little Nightmares. Little Nightmares is a game that I'll be playing on Saturday night. And there's also a cooldown for the joke command. So I think it's like I don't want that. It's every minute. So a cooldown every minute is what it is. Yeah. So where's my van that I had before? No, wait. I'm kind of excited now. I'm like low-key kind of excited about this. I want to make this a very weirdo chic in a way, but I don't want to make it kind of, no. I'm going to make it crazy. No doubt about it. It's going to be extra. What is this? I mean, no. Never mind. Never mind. Not using it. It was like, I could, but probably not. Yep. But no. Yeah, I got cooldowns on all my commands just because people spam them all the time, so I just gotta keep it in check as always. Let's see. Where's my van? I had it before. I should have No, I couldn't have saved it. I would have deleted everything. But it's somewhere down here, I'm pretty sure. Did someone say, did you know Spring has merch? I have merch. I haven't made merch in a while, but I kind of want to make new ones. New merch low key, but I don't know what I want to make though, is the thing. I need new ideas for merch, but I'm not entirely sure what to make. Where is the van? The van's in Strangerville. I know that. And it could, oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Here it is. Found my van. Imagine if you had like a news anchor career in The Sims 4. Now that'd be kind of cool. It would have been it would have made more sense if we had it in The Sims 4 Strangerville game pack. Just because, like, think about it. Strangerville, mystery, you defeat the mother, and then you have like this random van pulling up to you saying, so you defeated the mother, what's next, you know? They'll be asking you a bunch of questions about what's going down, what's going to happen next, you know, all the things that you just don't know if it's going to work out well for you, news wise, but you know for a fact you defeated the mother and you're going to make it work, you know? But I think that'd be kind of a good career to have in The Sims 4 at least. Give them some more mystery, new news headlines, and then you kind of gain fame from it. And then you kind of do all these cool and wacky things. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can watch the news in The Sims 4, so that'd be kind of cool to have. I'm just saying, many possibilities in this game that you could do if there was a career for it. Now, see,
Llama cow! That was tops!
this is why I don't go into debug this often. Well, that's a lie. That's a straight up lie. But this is why I go into debug, to find random things. Now I want to demolish this house again and build this shack. It's fine. I'll do it another day. It's fine. I'm not going back. I spent too long on this already. It's whatever. Lil Sums can give it a follow. Welcome to the Spring Squad. How are you doing today? So if I do, I don't know. What if I do that? Let me see something real quick. I need to also turn down this volume in my ear. Oh, I can add this right here. There's a lot of things you can find in debug that I necessarily don't even look at because there's so much. What if I do this type of fencing? Something I like to do is make those fake houses in front of the builds. I need to start doing that more often because at first I was gonna build like a horrifying like village of like all these different like horror like these debug houses that you can't access, but there's like this one main house on top of the hill that has a very weird, you know, je ne sais quoi to it, that you feel like there's something going on, and you know something's going on, but no one ever like talks about it for so many years. But I want to kind of do that, build a horrifying village. What if I do for Christmas a Christmas gone wrong, like a Christmas build, but Christmas related, but Halloween related, like Nightmare Before Christmas? I could do that. I don't know. It's a possibility. I'm low-key kind of nervous about this though. Oh. But I think, well, have I done that before? I've done it once, maybe a few years ago. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't know there were more swatches on this. Yeah, I did it a few years ago. It was like a tiny town that I did, and that took way too long to do, but it was so much fun. But I didn't use any like debug because I don't think we had debug like we have debug now back then. And I think it was 2017, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, like a haunted Christmas. Yeah, pretty much like a haunted Christmas. I think that'd be kind of good to do. Because, you know, I always tend to try and build a Christmas related build, but why not do Nightmare Before Christmas? I don't think anyone else has thought of that before. It's a possibility it could work. Okay. That's better. I need something in my ear or I'm gonna go mad. Night Before Christmas would be rad. It would be. Think of the things that we could build. And with the new pack, think of the possibilities. Think of the possibilities. Things are just working well for us today. We're coming up with new ideas for builds already for Christmas, but not Christmas. I just think that it'll be kind of cool to see, at least. Like once or twice. Because at first I was going to rebuild the Home Alone house in The Sims 4, but I feel like that's like been overdone for so many years that it's like redundant to do it again. But I think it'd be kind of cool to build something different that's Halloween related but also Christmas related. I'll put it right here. There we go. Jay came from the pack. Me too. I'm excited for the new pack, mostly for the build items and also like the new gameplay that we're gonna definitely get. That's what I'm really excited for. I already have a story in mind on how I want to make a new family for it, for my save file, and then also like my current household, the Novak family. I'm gonna build them a winter cabin. Queen D, hello, welcome to the stream, and Kala Juice, how are ya? Welcome, welcome. Oh, you just saw a new pack. Yeah, I'm excited for it. I really am. I love the new culture that's being brought into The Sims 4. That's what I'm really excited for, the new culture. Because we didn't really have like a Japanese culture in The Sims 4 before, but it's like another step in the right direction where we're getting more cultures and more representation within The Sims 4. And why am I using the small one? Delete. I can just use the big long one. Rosie, how are you? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Welcome, welcome. I hope your day is going quite swell, my friend. Oh, it's all the way over here. Yeah, so we're talking about the new pack today. It comes out November 13th. You can still pre-order it now. And there's supposed to be a live stream this Friday
That was tops.
on the official Sims Twitch channel, to where they'll like unveil gameplay and probably build items or whatever they do in the live streams. But yeah, Friday's a new live stream for The Sims for Snowy Escape. I hope so. I hope so too. I'm going for the mountain climbing The Sims. To me, what it looks like is that you can die from climbing. No, you can die from falling off a cliff. Because if you saw in the trailer that your Sims could like do mountain climbing, but then like towards the end, it looked like your Sim could die from it. Because I mean, realistic life simulation. First word, life. So I mean, it's a possibility. I like how they added new cultures with all the new gameplay. Yeah, me too. Yeah, they gave a lot of jobs and things like that in the free update after City Living. I hope we get something similar for people who can't buy the pack. Me too. I also am wondering what kind of base game update we're gonna get. That's what I'm curious about. What am I building? I am currently building I'm trying to build an underground house. This is gonna be the underground part, but I'm building like the normal facade right now of the underground house for Erwin, the what's his name? Yeah, Erwin, the conspiracy theorist of Strangerville. I'm building his home because he's kind of crazy, so he needs a crazy home, but he needs to look normal out in the world, you know, because sometimes he's Eliza's half brother and they're both crazy anyway, so might as well make him a normal home at least, you know. My day's been okay. Could have gone better, or it could have gone worse, you know. Just kind of neutral, you know. Hey, neutral is good.
That was tops.
Neutral is good. Kind of. Do you mean crazy? No, he's crazy. Have you seen him? He's wild. So he must be related to Eliza Pancakes. Espo, how are you? Welcome to the stream. I haven't played The Sims 4 in a while, but I might pick it up again since the new pack looks cool. Yeah, you should do it. The new pack looks really good. I can already see from like, I'm so happy because whenever I hop on Twitter, which is every day, and there's like a new pack being released, it's floating great. It's either positive or negative. And I've been seeing a lot of positive lately, which is really great. So I'm really happy that people are like kind of resurfacing The Sims 4 again, at least. It would please people because a lot of people were a little bit sad. Yeah, that is true. They did update the the bowing in the new pack because culture sensitivity, and they fixed that one and then something else, but I can't remember what they did. We love positivity here. We really do. We really do. I always like when the thing is, I hate when people are so negative about The Sims, but then I kind of understand where they're coming from, but it's like, why? But then I understand. I rather look on the positive side of things with The Sims rather than the negatives, but then I kind of do a negative in a positive light, if that makes any sense. Like my negativity ends up being very positive in a friendly manner, if that makes any sense. I don't know. Theory, Eliza Pancakes is a criminal, but no one knows that. And that's why she's... I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You might be onto something, Cassandra. You might be onto something, because that's... Yeah, It makes perfect sense. Like, think about it. Think about it. Everyone, just think about it for now. Eliza Pancakes.
That was tops.
She's roaming around your town. But why? Why is she roaming around in your town wherever you go? Like when you go to the park, she's there. You go to the bar, she's there. You go to your job, she's there. Like why? Like just think about it. Like why is she always there when you're there and every hour of the day? She's a criminal, a hitman, or something. I don't... It's a possibility. You got a gold kappa from a person's stream date? Really? A gold kappa? Interesting. Yeah, someone was in the show. I saw that on Twitter today. Someone got a gold kappa, but I didn't understand what that meant. What does gold kappa mean, anyway? Eliza doesn't claim her half-brother because he predicts bad things too much. That is very true. And I also think that he predicted that that Bob would leave her and just didn't claim.
Do you like green eggs and ham? I do not like them, Sam. I am.
So it's a possibility.
Like green eggs and ham.
He does not like them, Sam. I am. He does.
In The Sims right now. Oh lord. Oh lord. The aliens in The Sims 3 are wild. Oh, it has a co-worker for each of my careers in my save file. Creepy. I'm just saying, creepy. It's a possibility. You know, honestly, I might do it this way. A little off-centered. Wouldn't hurt anybody. But Sam, how are you? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today?
That was tops.
You know, I'm just gonna connect it. It's easier. Or my mind would lose. I would lose my mind if it wasn't connected. Oh, funny enough, okay, here's the thing. The reason why I do not play The Sims 3 on my stream, because it runs like garbage on my computer. But I am building a new Sims 3 house. I just have to furnish it. That's all I wanted to say about The Sims 3, because somebody was asking me 84 years ago and even emailed me. It's like, when are you gonna play The Sims 3? Like, the game runs like garbage on my computer, so never. Shatache, how are you? What's with the peace sign for me? I don't understand, but how are you? Oh, it's a gold version of this emote? Oh, and Twitch randomly gifts it to a stream? Huh. Interesting. That's very nice of them. Oh, and did you hear about like this virtual TwitchCon thing? Apparently we're gonna have a virtual TwitchCon called GlitchCon next month. I don't know about it just yet. I don't know if it's gonna be free or not, or like what is it? I want to know. I'm gonna presume it's gonna be free because, like, why would they make people pay for a virtual event? Why? I don't understand. Doing well instead of asking you how you are. What color are your socks? Excuse me, Sam. That's inappropriate. Ew. No, I'm kidding. My socks are white. M, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. If Eliza is everywhere, she knows what happened to Bella Gus. Again. What if she was a part of the crime? It's a possibility. She could have been part of the crime about Bella Goth's disappearance. It's literally, I believe you. Oh, you're doing fine? I'm glad you're doing fine. I'm doing pretty good today. We're building a underground home in Strangerville for Erwin, the conspiracy theorist. But we're right now trying to build the normal facade of his home right now. Nagva, how are you? Welcome to the stream. I might take this part out and then do like the smaller one so I can kind of give it some driving, breathing room at least. Oh, what? Dang. Virtual Comic-Con wasn't all that great. I don't know about virtual events. I don't know either. I mean, I've had virtual events too, like for my college and stuff, but I don't know how it's gonna work. I'm still curious about all that. You didn't hear about that because I'm a mega introvert? Okay, same. I'm more of an introvert, but I follow this one person on Twitter and that's how I heard about it, but Twitch itself hasn't really announced it. But they have been going live on their Twitch channel with like these random glitches and announcing like 11:14. I'm like, what does that mean? 11:14. Oh, that's why I said don't look back, run. Oh yeah, don't look, never look back. Always run. If you sense a presence, just run. Never look back. Looking back is dangerous. It's not good for your health. And that's why it's so tiny. It's a house to the underground thing. Yep. That is correct. That is why it's so small. Okay, so I can do this part, move this back right here, and then I'm gonna delete this one. Then we're gonna put a pathway, so like your van starts driving off, and like you can just go out here and do whatever. So we'll do that. We'll leave that open. I don't really wear my white socks, mostly black. That's a good thing to do, Sam, because when your socks are dirty, you don't see the dirt on it. You're thinking smart. Oh, Liza was jealous that Dawn didn't want her. She got jealous and told her this is to call the aliens. I believe it. I honestly believe it. Eliza's just kind of crazy. I might make this like grayish. I really believe it. Eliza has a lot of like explaining to do. Like she's kind of crazy, just like her half brother. You don't really realize it until you kind of get to Strangerville, then you understand like the true things about it. Like, yeah. I do not have that mod in my game because it didn't work for me, sadly, and it's kind of broken on my end, but I wish I did. I wish I did. Most of us go to Comic-Con to see artists and get exclusive deals on merch, but online links broke because of the high traffic. Oh, yeah, I believe that. The high traffic is gonna be brutal. If there is a virtual TwitchCon, I'm not buying nothing because I already know for a fact those things will be gosh darn expensive, and we don't have time for high traffic and things breaking. This has been actually so much fun in The Sims 3. Oh, I agree. The one thing I liked about The Sims 3 is that you could have hybrid Sims. Ooh, that was like my one thing I really loved in The Sims 3 that you could do. I wish you could do it again in The Sims 4 though. Yeah. But yeah, but does that mod work right now? Cause like, did they update it? Because when I downloaded it after the update, it didn't work. So did they put out a new version of it? And Halloween Scream Queen, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Spring Squad. Also, is your name Crystal? Hello, I'm back. The progress you made looks good. Well, I deleted the old one and started a new one. Oh, it works for you. Oh, then I might need to re-download it then because I can't. I figured, okay. I figured, because in my mind, me and my mods were trying to figure it out. Like, wait a minute. I was thinking in my head, like, there's no way. There was no way. And it was like, my mods, like me and my mods were thinking last night. I'm like, wait, what happened to Crystal? What happened? And then it got me thinking, only Crystal says I'm done with you when it comes to like the jokes and stuff. I'm like, interesting. Interesting. It's like, I'm gonna ask that person next stream, like, is your name Crystal? And I was like, I knew it. I knew it. Dab, if you're here, Dab, Sam, hello. We figured it out. It happened. We have uncovered Crystal's true identity. I'm dead. Honestly, yeah. I was like, I was gonna make the build bigger, but no, it wasn't gonna happen. Right, Dab? Like, I was like, wait a minute. It got me thinking, like, I was like, wait a minute. Something's a little bit off here. Like, Crystal just dropped out of nowhere. Like, what happened? And I'm like, interesting. Oh, you're from Brazil? Oh, that's cool. You go to my channel, and I really love it. Your energy's amazing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this. Your stay here in the Spring Squad. You know, we're very smart here. My great detective work. It worked. You were right on the money, Dab. We're psychic. End of discussion. That was funny. I was like, huh, interesting. Okay. So now that I have this situation happening here, what if I put this in the back? Oh, also the other thing we were discussing in a few streams back, and this is like, I was just talking in general, but I was thinking, I love drawing a lot and I do a lot of Procreate stuff on my own free time and Photoshop stuff. And like, you all know Inktober, this year, Inktober, it happens every year. What if we had like our own like art prompt challenge each month? Like, we have a build challenge, but we also have like an art challenge. What if we could do that? You know, a general idea. I had to wait for something to go by and do things. Now I'm happy, so now I can be a part of everything in a better upbeat way. Awesome. Oh, upbeat way. There we go. And also I gave you a hint of Lucifer's Sims collection. Lucifer's Sim collection? What is that? I would love to learn more about that, because that sounds interesting. Spill the tea. Oh, I need a door. I'm happy to be here. Sorry for the late response. Oh no, you're all good. You're all good, my friend. But I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. We're building Erwin a little humble abode, but an underground humble abode, because he's a crazy conspiracy theorist that needs a place to call his own, but also kind of stay sane and seem normal out in the world. Wait, on Dribble? Did I ever publicize my Dribble account? I don't remember that. I probably did on Twitter. I think so. I don't know. I mean, my name on Dribble is SpringSims. Yeah, so is Behance. I mean, honestly, I have SpringSims everywhere. You know, it's like, huh. You said open up your save, but open up your save and then click better build by. Oh. Maybe that's what happened. Okay, thank you. That's probably what happened to my game. I probably didn't like reset it when I installed it. Okay. I'll give it another go and put in my game because I need it. I desperately need it. But thank you, Gabriella. I'm glad you like my work. I honestly take my time with a lot of things, and I'm pretty proud of what I've been designing lately. I kind of, I'll do the mailbox here. A TV show I wanted to do about with oh, in The Sims. Oh, okay. Okay, I understand now. Will this work? I don't think it will. Mailbox? I might do the art challenge. Seems interesting, but I'm the worst procrastinator when it comes to drawing. And that's totally fine. That's totally okay. I wish this mailbox would work, but I don't think it will, so I'm going to use a normal one. It's fine. That's really cool. I don't have any artistic ability at all, and that's totally okay. The whole thing about the art prompts that I want to do is like just to have fun. Whether you're good at drawing, bad at drawing, just getting started, been doing it for a long time, the whole key thing is like, you know, the more you do it, the better you get, I always say. I was looking for people to hire and I ran on your page. What a small world. I love Dribble, and most of my stuff is like hidden on there because I canceled my subscription for like the Pro edition on there, so like most of my stuff is hidden right now. And I'm thinking of making a Squarespace website for like my portfolio, because I make things all the time. Like I design my own panels, I make my own stuff all the time, and people have been telling me for years like you should do commissions for like streamers and stuff. I'm like, I don't know about that just yet. But interesting. Small world. Definitely indeed. Artistic figure drawings, okay. That's totally fine. Whatever makes you happy, whatever floats your boat, perfectly fine with me. If I be sleeping under my leg, we don't deserve pets. We don't deserve them. Wait, there are art prompts where? Well, I don't have any just yet, but I'm planning to do art prompts every month. So I'm gonna design like a little like sheet thing, post it on all my social media, and like saying Spring Squad art prompt. I don't know what to call it just yet. But like for each month, we're gonna have like a daily, like a monthly art prompt challenge. Like we do have like, you know, Inktober, they have art prompts each day. But we're gonna have one for our own and do it every month. And I think it's kind of cool to, you know, help with our drawing skills, see what we can definitely do, and come up with some stuff. And especially we're gonna have a separate channel in our Discord for that Pacific challenge. And so like each time that I stream, we'll do like our daily art prompt for the day, and then I'll like showcase it on stream of what you guys have drawn from the previous day, and so on and so forth. So I'll do that. So that'd be kind of cool to do. Yeah. So yeah, like each time that I stream, we'll do our daily drawing prompt, and then I'll showcase what I did the days I didn't stream, and then showcase your art prompt on stream, if that makes any sense, you know? I don't know. Words. Yeah. You gotta let the puppy sleep. That's true. It's the rules. No moving until the puppy wakes up. That is true. You do got a point. Oh, that would be so much fun. My little art school heart would be so happy. Look at using your degree for something, you know? Yeah. You know, I'm gonna start using my degree where it needs to be. Because I am almost a classically trained graphic designer. I am not. But I went to school for graphic design. More so UI and UX design. So in a way, like, I gotta use it for something at least. It'll be fun, yeah. Cause I've always wanted to do Inktober, but I was always so intimidated by it, and I didn't really feel like, you know, I felt pressured to do it, so I never did it. But eventually, I will do Inktober next year. But I feel like, you know, hey, we're all creative in our own natural way. Why not make my own art challenge where we all can do things together? Also just had nothing much. Changing my name. Change this name to the one more sticking with the family. Oh, okay, cool. Cool. Coolio. I might make this white and like put a bunch of cobwebs and stuff around it and give it that ugly look that I want. Unless I do gray. I might do gray. I can't draw to save my life, but I love watching people, watching people's art. I'm not the best drawer either. Like, if you look at like my art style, like on Dribble or you know, whenever I post it on Instagram or whatever or Twitter, my art style is very weird, like extremely weird. That where it makes no sense. But I think the way I draw is kind of cool. I don't draw, but I do write. Do you think I could alter the prompts? Yeah, feel free. Feel free. My degree is in a dark room somewhere with cobwebs covered all over it. Okay, that's a mood. So my high school diploma is somewhere hidden in that closet back there. I don't touch it. I don't really have a need to look at it anymore. Very dark memories. I'm like, no, let's not go down memory lane. And those memory lanes were kind of horrifying. You want to be an art teacher, so I can't really get the whole in-person teaching part of my degree yet. So I'm going to hold off and do a little bit. Oh, cool. Have you ever considered doing like online type of stuff? Like what you could do is like, you could most likely become a Skillshare teacher. That could be a thing you could do. You like the mid-century modern twist on your YouTube end screen? Thank you. Oh, and the other thing I wanted to show you, do I have it on here? I don't think I do. Let me show you. So I made this new art and like offline screen that no one ever sees because I host so many people all the time where you don't see the offline screen, but I want to show you what it looks like that I made. But mid-century modern, like 70s style is like my thing, and I adore that style so much that I kind of want to like replicate it towards like my art. What in the hoo-ha? I was like, what did I just post? I accidentally closed up the stream. It's okay, I'm back now. Okay, welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. No, that's Gucci. That's definitely not it. I wanted to, but they're not offering student teaching for a degree online at the moment. I could do Skillshare to make money. That is very true, but they unfortunately won't count it towards my degree. Only, I wish it would. That would like make things so much better. Where did it go? I could have sworn I had it on here somewhere. When did I post that picture? Was it a few days ago? Was it last week? I don't remember. No, that's my video I did. Oh, here it is. I found it. Haha. This is what it looks like. When are you gonna play this? Oh, almost at Friday. Saturday. Saturday is the day I'm playing the horror game. I'm playing Little Nightmares. Little Nightmares. But this is what it looks like. That's my art that I did for myself. Oh, you can't see it. Oh, work. Oh, never mind. It's fine. Yeah, so this is my art that I made myself. Internet's acting up a little bit, but I personally like the way I did it. It's very like 70s, mid-century modern kind of. Not really, but it has like that style that I like. Yeah, and at school, if you have a YouTube channel, they count it towards, at least they did it in 20. You know, honestly, you could definitely, you could do it. Skillshare teaching sounds cool, but I'm terrible. Okay, this is why I never do tutorials on YouTube. This is why I stopped doing it, because I cannot explain things very well. I can't do it. I could, but you know, a lot of work. It looks cute. It went well with the colors in my room right now. Oh, that's good. It's reproduction colors, yes. I have like a general color scheme that I really like when it comes to my art style for Photoshop and Illustrator. Like this is what I used Illustrator to make this. And personally, I think it looks pretty great. Thank you. I'm so bad at graphic design. Honestly, like my graphic designing like skills are so weird because sometimes it makes sense, sometimes they don't. They're not the traditional way of making graphics, but they're more of my style. Color palette's very misandronic, yeah. And like I use Adobe Color. Like if you go to, I think it's colors.adobe.com, you could find like a good color palette for yourself to use when making graphics or whatever you're trying to do. I use it all the time. It's my favorite website to go to. I wish I was sponsored by Adobe. I've been using it all my life. I've been using it since I was like a freshman in high school for 10 years. I personally think listening to my own recorded voice is a bit annoying. Okay, same. But I power through it, but there's money involved. Okay, same. I mean, honestly, okay, I make money from YouTube and stuff like that. There's no secret at all. YouTubers make money from YouTube. It's a given thing. But I hate my own voice so much. I'm like, I don't care. I'm powering through it because I love making videos. But, you know, it happens. Hello, Kitty. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to Spring Squad. I might move this over just a tad bit. I've always wanted to do like a graphic design like tutorial, but it's like, I don't know if I should, you know? You want popcorn? Are you sharing? Like it may make sense in my head, but once things come out of my mouth, yeah, pretty much. And I don't think I've ever said this before, but I've always had like a struggle recording voiceovers for videos. Like it takes me so long to record like a good voiceover in my opinion. Like I'll spend like a good solid 2 hours max on a voiceover trying to get the intro right because I talk so fast, which does not help my case at all for videos, but I always stumble like over my words a lot, and it's always so hard for me to like record a proper intro that I want, and then I can do like, you know, the rest of the part, but it's so much work. What do you mean you guess? I almost called you Patricia, but that's not. Wait a minute, that is it. Wait, is it Patricia from SpongeBob? What's the website again? I believe it's colors.adobe.com. I'm bad at math and not at the design itself. Okay, same. I don't know. I'm gonna do something with this path later. No, I'm not. I'm gonna use this one. Yeah, it should be that. Colors.adobe.com. And then like once you go to that website, you'll be able to find like a bunch of like different things on there, like different color schemes. You could type in a simple word like cute, and it will come up with all like these different like color palettes that you can choose from, and it'll definitely help for sure. I say give it a try. Loves music, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Spring Squad. Most of the graphic design experience I have is making logos for a barbecue restaurant I designed in college, and then the restaurant was called Pork. You know, that's cool. I've made websites before, but I'm not really good at coding. I'm more good at like prototyping, like with Adobe XD and like making stuff out of it. I've done those things in the past, but I don't know, making actual websites is hard. I can understand the coding from it. Like I used to have a MySpace page back in the good old-fashioned weird days of the internet, and I have a Tumblr, so I customize my own Tumblr themes all the time. Oh no, you're all good. I think I said the website right. I'm not entirely sure if I did. Or is it colors.adobe? Adobe.com? Oh, that's definitely not it. Wait. I'm gonna Google it real quick because I have no idea. My brain doesn't understand coding. I mean, I can understand it, but it's like so complicated when there's so much going on. Oh, there's no S in there. Oh, it's just called color.adobe.com. That's what it's called. Yeah. There you go. There you go. Oh, the amount of ums and likes I have to cut out my videos makes me question how many people can... Same. There's a point in my life where I'm like, do people even watch my videos half of the time? Because I'm like, am I annoying? I mean, I know I am. But I'm like, does it really even make any sense? Can people understand me in my videos? Half of the time I think no one can understand me in my videos, but I'm like, it's whatever. It's a video. But it's fine. However, though, I mean, the one thing I hate about YouTube, though, is like the YouTube studio. It's awful. It's the worst thing ever to exist. I get YouTube's a business and all, but it makes my self-esteem go way down when I look at the ranking. And you're welcome. The most I use my college education now is building The Sims. Same. Like, there are times where I'm like, okay, I can do that, I can do this, I can make that look good. And I think that's where I kind of get my sense of color scheme in The Sims. Like, my degree was to like find out the perfect color scheme for a graphic that I could use. And personally, it worked in my favor with The Sims, like stylizing their clothes correctly and their homes and like the color matching. And also like my thumbnails. Like I make all my own thumbnails in Photoshop. And you know, of course they're always edited and like a little bit oversaturated, but that's the whole point. Saturation is key. I hate hearing myself, it's so cringy. Same. Like if you look at like my past videos, my voice went up like 5 octaves. I was literally screaming. Now I know why you said 2 months of your room to be made. I have to wait 2 months for my desk to arrive. Yeah, I had to wait like a good solid 2 months for my desk to arrive. So I took that time to like paint, prep, design, figure out what I wanted for this room. So it looked good in the end. So yeah, 2 months of waiting. But I didn't start designing my room until like a month before my desk arrived. And then I like took another extra 2 months. But you know, hey. That's literally me when I get home from getting with a friend, just sitting in my room like, am I annoying? Was I annoying? Literally, I'm like, and that's why I always feel so bad, because when I talk so fast and like people are trying to say hello to me in chat, I always feel like, am I being annoying? Or I'm like, or it's like, they just didn't hear me. Like, I don't know half of the time. Where's my good tree? Wait, where is my tree? Oh, no, I don't know. But yeah. I love talking. Oh, you went to school for interior design? Oh, that's so cool. You know what could be a good video if you ever do YouTube videos? An interior design student designs a home in The Sims 4.
Mama cow, that was tops.
I'm literally, okay, I have plans. I literally have plans right now. Not plans. More so like an idea. Because I was watching Mr. K the other day and I was like, what if I like email Mr. Kate with a business inquiry, like an actual business inquiry, like, hey, you're an interior designer, what could be a good video idea of like where you take your interior design skills that you know and do that in The Sims 4. I mean, it will be a good idea. I finally organized my Tumblr that I had since 2013 to keep track of the CC. But I have like 5,000 plus tags. Ooh, that's gonna be a while. I had an old Tumblr, but I think I deleted it or forgot the password. I'm not entirely sure what happened, but I just remember like doing something, but it's probably still there. Spin XO, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Spring Squad. How you doing? That would be right. That would be awesome. Imagine if she actually responded, or her or Joey, I don't really know. But if they responded, or their team responded, I would be so excited. Like, she's a great interior designer. She would be great at The Sims 4. I think YouTube, I think about YouTube, but it seems like a lot of work. It is a lot of work. But the key thing is like to have fun with it and not overwhelm yourself. Like, you don't have to have like the fancy equipment, the fancy setup, or anything like that to really make YouTube videos. Like, we all started from like nothing and from somewhere. Like, for me, when I started YouTube, I only had like a laptop and that was it. Just a laptop, no webcam, no microphone, nothing. Except a laptop and the free software of OBS. And I mean, in a way I did have editing knowledge because I had an old computer that I made Sims 2 machinimas on using Sony Vegas for so many years before I switched over to Premiere Pro. But I think that the more you do it, the better you get like practicing like your editing and then, you know, talking and whatever. But I mean, hey, that is okay. Why is there a shadow? My eyeballs. Yikes. Anyway. I don't know if I should have like a pathway going along this way. I could. I'm gonna do it. You don't even use someone I can't figure out how to navigate it. Tumblr has updated quite frequently, and it's a little bit confusing. I can tell you that it is confusing. I don't go in there that often, only to like reblog certain stuff for like custom content, and that's pretty much it. But other than that, I don't really go on it that much. Should I put like a grass thing in front of the house to give it that normalcy look? Or like keep it deserty? I don't know what I should do for that. Savvy, welcome back to the stream. I hope your day is going pretty well. Hope your break was well as well. Well, I give up. Words are weird. But Savvy, I'm glad that you're back. I hope all things are well with you, with school and everything. Do I want that there? I think I do. I don't understand. I just quit. I quit on words. I think keep it more deserty. Okay. Then I'll put the, I'll do, this one. Or will that look ugly? Maybe. I tried doing the Sims 4 videos, but after hearing my own voice, I realized my accent is too strong so people won't understand me. That's why I always, like, have captions, but then captions don't sometimes doesn't always help, but I understand what you mean, though. That's why I always, like, get so scared of, like, talking very fast. I try to talk slow, but my body's, like, going 50 miles per minute, and that doesn't help. Renee, how are you doing today? Hey. Grassing around the house, Saturday. What if I do on the side for like the grassy part, like a little patch of it? Because I know there's like a fake grass thing with Strangerville, I think. The house is not normal, but the inside of the, or the outside of the house needs to look semi-normal, but down underground, now that's where it gets a little bit crazy. Where's my water? Here it is. But my week has been pretty good. I've been like taking it slow, trying to figure out everything, plan out next month with everything content-wise, but so far my week has been pretty great. Yeah, pretty great. I don't know what I was doing. Oh, just for fun. Just for fun. I don't have plans to really do, I'll use this house for a Let's Play or anything. I thought it'd be kind of a good way to, you know, get the Halloween spirit going. Did you miss much? I feel like I have. Well, you missed, I think, 2 movie nights in the Discord. Nothing really too exciting. I know you still follow me on Twitter, so I know you saw the stuff I posted. Nothing really like major, not really. No. So like not that much, no. So like pretty much what you saw on Twitter is like what is like the excitement. Right now I'm building an office for a startup tech company in The Sims. Ooh, that's kind of cool. What is that? That's a whole bridge. What in the world? Ooh, excuse me. But that's cool. What? That's a whole platform. What in the... D-Book's kind of wild these days. Why is there snow on that? Oh my gosh. Anyway, but do you have a name for the tech startup company? Any ideas? Oh wait, Strangerville's up here. Oh wait, no. This is what I want to use. This is what I want to use. Where'd it go? Hello? I think I'm going blind. Because I just saw it. It's fine. Oh, also savvy. Yeah, yeah. So the other thing, we just figured it out today. Well, I just kind of asked the question. Halloween Scream Queen. Like, you remember Crystal from way back in the day? And then she just left? You remember? You remember that day? Yeah, so I just asked the question, like, Halloween Scream Queen, are you Crystal? And then she said yes. And I'm like, I knew it. I knew it. It was like 4 years ago, pretty much at this point. I was like, I knew it. I was like, I'm just gonna ask the question, like, oh, here it is. So we were right. I'm like, like, I am a detective. I've watched a lot of Criminal Minds to understand people's behavior in chat. So, you know, I'm pretty much a pro at this point. No name yet. The color scheme is yellow, black, and white. Oh, that's cool. Wait, but where is the thing? I just saw it. Oh, wait, no, it's this part, but it's in base game. Yeah. But that's kind of cool. I honestly think that, you know, watching a lot of, like, crime shows and Criminal Minds and Law and Order and stuff, you pick up on a lot of things. You just pick up on a lot of things like, oh, I know that. I know who that is. I learn from their behavior and shit. I'm like, interesting. What do you mean we are pros? I was talking about myself, about other things, Dab, okay? Listen here. Here it is, I found it. Fine, we're the pros. Always wanting something from me. I don't want to do that. I've been here the whole time. I know all. Oh, okay. I mean, technically, I've been here the entire time since I'm the streamer and I've been here the longest. So I mean,
Mama cow, that was tops.
Who's the real pro now? I was trying to learn Twitch to get better at with it, and I had a lot of moving going on, so I was very stressed at the apartment. Oh. You watch Criminal Minds with my parents every night. Isn't it so great? What season are you on? Because right now I'm on season 13 of Criminal Minds. I had to find a different way to watch the new seasons, because since they're not on Netflix, I had to find different routes. Yeah, I might do it this way and like delete a little bit and move it over. Yeah, I'll do it that one over here. And then I'll do another part over here on this side to give it that je ne sais quoi. Excuse me, I will not allow the slander in my chat. Okay? I will not allow this behavior. A McDonald's ad? Ew. I haven't had McDonald's in a very long time. Explain yourself, Dab. I would like to know what caused you to hit that button? Huh? A worthy yeet it was. Wow, I see how you really feel. Well, it was nice knowing you. Bye. You watch Criminal Minds every now and then. It's a pretty good show, but it's like when you watch it constantly, it's a lot. I have to say. Definitely take breaks in between. Interesting. Interesting. Peach. I don't know what that was. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Oh yeah. Peach. Peach, you remember Crystal? You remember Crystal? Huh? You remember Crystal? Oh, season 5, we started at the beginning on Netflix. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Wait, I don't remember. Okay. Was there any new people in season 5? Because it's been a while since I last like watched season 5. But like, I don't. No. That one girl, Ellie left. But I don't think they added a new person. I don't think so. Peach, how are you? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, so remember Crystal from way back in the day? Well, she's back. The Queen of the South. Is it on Netflix? After I finished, I've been recommending it to everyone, really. Oh, I've been looking for new shows to watch anyway because I'm getting bored at this point of watching the same old stuff. I was this close to watching Glee for the 16th time in the past like few years, so I need a new show. I think I might make this like an area. What if I make this? Yeah, it'll be good. I'm doing pretty good today. I got a flu shot today. That cost me $40. Not happy. It's a whole expansion pack. What else did I do today? Flu shot. What did I do? Oh, I voted today. Yeah, I voted, got a flu shot, bought a bunch of candy for no reason, bought some cough drops. That was it. Yeah. You've been watching Roseanne for some reason. I haven't watched the show in a long time. I wasn't a fan of Gideon or Ellie. I didn't really like Ellie either. She just seemed so off to me. But Gideon was alright at times. He had his moments, but I feel like it was like just too like abrupt, like too much. Kind of weird. I don't know. It just seemed like a lot. Like he was what's the other word? Like he's too forward, or like he's like he thinks with his head and not he thinks with his heart and not his head. Yeah, he did. Productive day. Yeah, very productive day. It rained today as well, so that was the other thing. I didn't like the rain. I have watched Stranger Things. I have. Oh, I'm sorry that you're sick, Renee. I've watched Stranger Things. I don't remember. Are they making a new season or not? I never went to Hamilton movie night. Excuse me. Excuse me? Explain yourself. Explain. Anyway, yeah. Glee is amazing. Oh, it is on Netflix. It's about a woman and how she became the head of the Mexican cartel. Ooh. That sounds actually really great. Now I want to watch it. But yeah, so reminder everyone. So on Wednesday, if you're not part of our Discord, on Wednesday we are having a Halloween Town movie marathon starting at 4 p.m. Central Time. And I know people around the world, their time has changed for most people, but not for the US just yet, but it will be soon next week. But 4 p.m. Central Time is going to be the movie night on Wednesday, since we're watching all 4 movies of Halloween Town. I need to put some dirt on here because it gives that little traction. Wait, there's a new movie from The Prom coming to Netflix. James Corbin, Nicole Kidman, Meryl Streep. I think I heard something about that. I'm pretty sure. Also, the Cats is boring. If you ever get a chance to watch Cats, don't. It's not really good. I love Cats the musical, but not the movie. Can we get out of here? Wait, it says it. I can't size them up or down. What kind of car is this? Okay, I might as well just go ahead and do it this way. And move this like slightly over so it gives it more room. Yeah, Prentice and Rossi. Okay, Prentice, Rossi, and Reed. They're great. 100% great. Yeah, I think they just started filming it. Oh, good. Good. Demogorgons are cute? Interesting. Are you a Demogorgon? Huh? Are ya? Can this van get out of here? I don't think it can, but let's see. Drive. Do. Wait, yeah. Okay, he has enough room. Perfect. That's all I needed. They're kind of scary. Oh, you saw it in the movie theater? My parents wanted to go. Oh, that's cool. I remember dragging my my parents to the Twilight premiere, the last one. Not New Moon, but Breaking Dawn, Part 1. I specifically remember I dragged my parents to go, like, hey, I want to go see Twilight Breaking Dawn Part 2 in the theater, and we went, and it was a great time. Oh wait, I can just copy this over, and things will be fine. Oh yeah. You know, Surprisings is not that ugly. I'm not mad. What if I give another, like, dirt path right here? Yeah. Okay. So now that we kind of have that, let's do some landscaping, shall we? You remember watching it with your cousin? Oh, that's cool. I haven't gone to the movie theater in so long. I think the last movie I saw in the theaters was probably Avengers Endgame? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Avengers Endgame was the last one I probably saw. You're excited for the 2-hour season premiere of The Success? That's still a thing? I don't know if that was canceled or not. Or like if they just ended it. But I'm glad it did not end, because that show is great. I tried watching the first Twilight and I fell asleep 3 times. You know, yes. I just now laugh at it a little bit because it's so cringy. Like, the acting is something else. My dad did the same thing to me because he knew I don't like the movie hype, so movie hype, I will see it after the hype dies down. My sister and her friends were also going to go see it. In an odd way, the last Twilight movie was my first one. I mean, okay, in a way, I think with the last movie, you kind of get the full context of everything. Of all the movies without watching the first one. I don't know. That's what I kind of got from the last movie. We kind of understood everything. The last movie I saw in theaters was The Nun. Is it a horror movie? Because that sounds like it. I can understand Belle half the time. Neither could I. I now watch a lot of like Twilight TikTok videos. It's now a tradition. There's this one girl on TikTok that does like this like reenactment of like Twilight movies, and I find it very amusing. Yeah, the fight scenes are really cool. Are you Christmas shopping this year? I might. I haven't really decided just yet, but I'm low-key, I might buy a Christmas tree for my office. It could be like right in this corner. Could be. I might go Christmas shopping this year. Oh, The Nun is a horror movie. Okay, I figured it was, because I heard something about that movie. I'm like, I don't know about that yet. She thought Bella was just sick of stomach, not pregnant. Yeah, pretty much. Like the maid. Like, oh, she must be sick. Like, no, she's pregnant. All those movies make me cringe. Now Charlie's like so bad 10 years later. Yeah, it's like cringe funny. Oh, did you ever see like the there was like a spoof spin-off of Twilight? What was it called? There was like Twilight, but there was like this a spoof of Twilight with different ones in it. I'm a little off, like I like the books better. The books are better, I do agree. I didn't read all of them though, but the books are better. It's not something me to get my $10 blanket at Target on Black Friday. Not in this lifetime. I don't. Oh, and also in my area, they moved Michael's next to Target. So now there's a Target and a Michael's next to each other. So I might go to Michael's. Low key. I low key kind of want to also do what's it called? Paint something. Life of Bree Tanner and Midnight Summer. Midsummer Night? Midsummer Night's Dream? Wasn't that a play? I've already ordered gifts for my friends because I enjoy their company and they're gonna be my roommates when they both finish college. So it's gonna be, so gotta be good friends, you know? You gotta be good friends. Give them gifts. It's one way. One way. If I'm correct, she wrote another book. Yeah, she did. Oh, Midsummer Night is another book he wrote. Oh, that one. Yeah. The other one I didn't remember. But she made like another book, but it turned into a movie. But what was that movie even about? I thought I was gonna get two animals fighting over me because of Twilight, but I got homework instead. Well, homework is here to supply the needs. Yeah, the spoof of Twilight was hilarious. I watch all like the scary movies every year because they're so funny. I have Scary Movie 4 on DVD and it's just too funny. I just remember it's like, Cindy, the TV's leaking. That's all I remember, like, Cindy, the TV's leaking. And then a girl comes out of the well and then spills water all over her good carpet. I'm like, okay, no. That would be dangerous for me. Marcos and Target, right next to each other. That's a danger zone for the wallet. It's like, do not spend me. A lot of stores have stopped Black Friday this year. Yeah, most of them have. I know that they're doing. Most of them are gonna be on online. I do know that. Oh, Midnight Summer. Okay. I kind of want to do a Bob Ross painting video, honestly. I really do. But I'm not that good at painting, but I think that's like the whole point of most of the videos, whether you're good or bad, at least try. I might do that. I wonder if, I'm pretty sure he does have like a Christmas episode, and I low-key kind of want to try and do it. Your popcorn is gone, now you're sad? What type of popcorn did you even make? Hydrate, don't dihydrate? How is that the one that pops up anyway? I have heard of The Purge. I find scary movies more funny rather than scary because I've seen so many in the past and like, I have a Michael's and Target next to each other, but on the opposite ends of the shopping center, so less an issue. You know, hey, that's good. Less trouble for your wallet. That's what I always say about Amazon. Like, oh, can't spend that. I nearly bought a new laptop that was like only like $400. I'm like, no. Don't do it. Don't buy it. Don't buy it. I'm gonna buy one eventually. I have to sell some stuff first and then buy it, which I might do anyway. I have to sell my old printer, microwave, a few other things to get some money, and then I'll buy a new laptop because I need to use it for a project. But honestly, why are things so expensive? We out here being broke? I love Skinny Pop. I love the original one though. I think Target gives discounts for curbside pickup. Really? They do? Ooh. That, I feel like that's like a hazard. It's like, here's a coupon. It's like, oh, no, no, no. No, thank you. It'll make me spend more. And I haven't gone to Target in so long. I think the last time I went to Target was probably a few months ago. Oh, with Bob Ross instructions, you can never make anything bad. That is true. There's no mistakes, only happy little accidents. Only happy accidents. That's the words of Bob Ross. You can't get any better than that. Oh, you have Michael's store next to you. Oh, wait. Oh, I know what you're trying to say. Yeah, I know what that store is. Skinny Pop popcorn is good. I will literally inhale an entire family-sized bag because I enjoy popcorn so much. Our craft stores in line, Michael's, Joann's. Oh, that's just not. That's not good. That's not good at all. I mean, great, but not good for your wallet when all those stores are extremely great, but they're all in the same line. My mom and I laugh every time. We can't stop. Oh my goodness. We're children, but it's fine. I think this is kind of normal-ish. Yeah. I could probably put some more plants in here. They look at that nice look and feel. Put one over here, put one over here, put one right here. Right down. There you go. Wait, boom, chicka, boom, chicka, pop. Wait a minute. Boom, chicka, pop. Oh, I know what you're talking about. I have never tried it before, but I've seen it in stores. Cause I remember the old YouTube days. I remember watching Alicia's vlogs all the time, and she would go to Target all the time. And I just remember she would get Boom Chicka Pop all the time. So I'm like, oh man, I remember those days. I was like, wait a minute, why does that sound so familiar? Where have I heard that word before? My instructor won't grade my business card assignment. Why? And I just want to know how I did. Well, I will grade it for you. Were there like set requirements you needed to follow? Oh, I can't put that there. I might put this actually. I'll put it over here. Yeah, that's fine. Boom Chicka Pop is so good. I honestly kind of want to try it for myself. I probably would get the kettle corn because it's my favorite. I love kettle corn. I usually get kettle, like Alicia. I haven't listened to a podcast, Pretty Basic, in a while. I'm like behind 3 episodes, and that's just not great. The PetSmart, Michael's, Bed and Bath & Beyond, Marshalls. I haven't been to Marshalls in so long. I think they got rid of ours in my area. I have to stop myself from going in all of them. There is also a Target nearby. That's not good. That's not good. You normally get butter popcorn. Butter popcorn is definitely good. I do agree. I love me some butter popcorn. It never hurts to get some. But I think for me, whenever I want to do something different, there's like, it has to be like really good for me to eat. Cause Orville popcorn, that brand, I like their kettle corn with an extra sprinkle of like the seasoning kettle corn on top of it to give it that extra flavor that I want. Because sometimes I can't always eat all the types of popcorn out there because either it doesn't taste right or it just is too much. Pikachu says hi, he's watching your stream. My stuffed mini-me. Oh, I had to resend it because my pictures were not showing up. Oh, so I had to send a PDF. Okay. I might put some little flowers on this side. Yeah, that looks kind of normal-ish. So I'll do one here, and then I'll do one here. Oh, and also the other thing, if you all have not been in the streams lately, but savvy, we started a new game. After we had finished the Detroit Become Human, that was kind of weird. We started playing a new game called Spiritfarer, and it's so good. I love Spiritfarer so much. It's my favorite game since I started playing it 2 weeks ago. And it's so weird that it's already Monday. I don't understand days of the week anymore. Yeah, I could leave it like that. Put some little grass stuff in the front. Oh yeah, I can. It is fun. It's so relaxing. I'm getting the hang of it more often because I'm learning the ins and outs of like the ship and the boats and how to upgrade things and how to do extra things that I couldn't do before. I don't know. It's a nice game that I think everyone should definitely play, even though it's like $30. I can't express how much that game is good. Do I want to put that there? I don't think I... Ooh. What if I put that there? Oh, and the other thing, so when I was watching Criminal Minds for the first time, and when they introduced Spencer's mom, I was like, is that Sue Sylvester in a crime show? But then it kind of makes sense. It gets you thinking because she kind of commits crime in Glee anyway. So I mean, like, but she has schizophrenia and dementia in Criminal Minds. But she's like an evil cheerleader coach in Glee. But it's like interesting. You just got your McDelivery ad. Interesting. McDelivery. It's so weird that they call it McDelivery. Why is there an eyelash here? Ow. Yeah, I already spent money on the new Sims pack, so I need to save money. Yeah. Saving money is good. I'm trying to save my money as well. I'm not trying to spend too much, but I'm gonna have to pay $100 tomorrow because my car is like, fix me, because the engine light came on my car, so I have to go to Firestone and get it fixed. And that's gonna be like $100 just to diagnose it, which is not fun. But you know, oh well, it's fine. You do what you gotta do to get to point A to point B, but then again, I don't drive anywhere. Like literally the only place I go is a chiropractor, and that's it. I don't go anywhere else. Let's just get a McDelivery to cure my McDepression. Honestly, I would love that. I mean, in a way, it doesn't. I mean, it's a 2011 Chrysler, so it's like it's not that old, and only has like 54,000 miles on it. But I mean, it happens all the time when I don't drive my car as much and I don't turn it on. But still, I don't like paying for things. I'm getting the car soon, and the only thing I can think about is repair costs. I mean, as long as you like kind of take care of it, you do like your checkups when you can, it'll be fine. But personally, I think it's like, man, why so much? The Kia Soul, I don't think it's gonna be that much, but personally, I don't know. Maybe. What in the world? What was I tagged in? Oh. Anyway, never mind. But personally, I think that with I'm gonna delete that. That with cars, it's like you get to point A to point B, but then when you get to that destination, something's bound to happen to your car. But I'm like, don't break on me. Live to see another day. Maggie Peace, how are you? Long time no see. How are you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Being an adult seems too expensive for me. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't want to be an adult anymore. I want to be a child. Well, I take that back. No, I don't. I just want to be an adult where I don't have to pay for things. That's all I want. Because I'm like, I want to be an adult, but I don't want to pay for things. That's just too much work. Your engine light never goes off, and we had to look at it. It just says, it just wants to say one. See, that's, I think, like my mom was telling me this earlier. Like I feel like cars are like, they make cars, like they schedule cars to have their engine light turned on at a specific time, and it's like, why? It's like the only reason why is I had to spend money, so much money this year is because we moved from Massachusetts to Florida. Yeah. But I spent a lot of money in 2 weeks. Yeah, same. It wasn't for this movie. I wouldn't be spending it on books. Mood. I think I want to leave it like that. I might do a little bit more dirt though. I think I spent more money this year than last year. Cause I mean I have more money now this year than I did last year. So I mean, like in a way, it's like, that makes sense. Yeah, I want people to buy me things. Okay, same. Wait, now you know who I am on Twitter. Yeah, I know. I liked your tweet. Oh, my stuff went away. Oh. I'll go back to eco lifestyle? I don't remember. So you ready for Wednesday? I'm excited for Wednesday because we get to watch all the Halloween Town movies back to back to back. But I'm excited. I'm excited for Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and even next month. I'm excited for a lot of things, honestly, this year. 2020 thought it could hold me down, but I don't think so. I'm a child watching your stream. Okay, me when I watch cartoons. Strangerville. What was this fence from? I don't remember.
Mama cow, that was tops.
I'm stoked. I made a reminder on my phone for it. Oh, that's cool. I find like these movies back in the early Disney shows, like early days of Disney, were like really good. Oh, your birthday's the 31st of Saturday? Ooh, I streamed that day. That's really cool to hear. I'm so happy for you. You got any exciting plans for your birthday? Oh no. I definitely need that better build and buy to organize debug because it's going to take a millennium to do. Chimibo, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Spring Squad. How are you doing today? What are you doing for Halloween? Watching Halloween movies during the day, and then I'm gonna start streaming at 6 p.m. streaming Little Nightmares, because since we had raised over 500,000 Chiximoleons for our community challenge, I'll be playing a horror game, which is Little Nightmares, on Saturday. Well, that's all I'm really gonna do technically that day. Nothing really exciting. You're gonna bake a cake? Gonna bake them a cake for stream. Ooh, that sounds really good. What type of cake are you gonna bake? Wait, was this fence from Strangerville? I really wish you could copy and paste stuff from debug. It would make life so much easier. And I think that's why Twisted Mexi made the better build and buy mod, so people don't have to scroll like a maniac constantly. But that's perfectly fine, but I don't know. Let's see. Oh, here it is. Found it. So I needed to do this right here. Oh, it was in base game this entire time. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? I'm excited just in general for new things. Let's see, let's do that one here. And then we'll do another one over here. Oh, wait, there's a little thing right here. Oh, I can do that. Perfect. I just need a pull to close it up. Yeah. There we go. You can also duplicate the mod. That is very true. That's the one thing best about that mod. You can do so much. The mod itself is so powerful that it's kind of insane. And also a little bit intimidating to like learn about it more. But it's so good. I recommend everyone download it just because it makes building so much easier. Because I remember the first time, because I have the tools mod installed in my game, so I use that constantly when I can, or when I feel like it mostly. But I love it. Making Halloween themed treats and watching movies too. Wanted to go trick-or-treating, but Miss Rona said no, not today. It's like, you thought you can go outside? No. Is it a fence a different color? It is. I made it black because it comes in black, a black swatch, which is really good. I might take this thing out, actually. I don't want it. Except for Halloween, I'm either gonna be Little Red Riding Hood or a bat. My sister-in-law is doing the small thing for my kid and her 2 kids. Not trick-or-treating here. Well, that's good. At least you can do something with the fam bam, which is good. I low-key, I bought those, like, do you know, like, those trolls? Like, they're like jelly beans, but I forget what they're called. It starts with a T. I just know that. But I love them and I eat them constantly. They're bad for my teeth, but you know what? It's fine. I wish I could do that, but I'm on console. In a way, so like, you can. Like, the tools mods are not capable for console, but what you could do, you can use debug on console. And it's better to build on console if you use the mouse and keyboard capability. It makes it so much easier to build, and I guess gameplay as well. Once I found out how to copy debug, I couldn't stop. Oh, that's where I'm gonna get in trouble. I definitely am going to install it before, I guess after the new pack comes out, because you already know, you all know how I build in The Sims. It's a constant looking through debug, and a never-ending task of, like, not even getting to the interior. So we might do this a different day. Yeah, trolley jelly beans. I bought them at CVS today. And then I also bought the Airhead Tiny Bites. And my trolley jelly beans are halfway gone. And I just bought them today. And that's a problem. I like candy. Let's do it over here. I wish these would blend in better, but they don't. That's sad. We're buying ourselves candy and watching movies at a friend's basement. Just us 3. Ooh. Anything good that you're gonna watch? Look at my nose. Oh, and Toolma, you can hit Control Alt. Yeah. Wait, Control. Yeah. I just came across your stream and I think you're doing an amazing job. Keep it up. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Oh, excuse me. I appreciate that. I do a lot of building on stream. I'm most necessarily not the fastest builder in the world, but I do build sometimes. Eventually I get there in the end to finish it, but you know, hey. Building is relaxing. Oh my. I have a major sweet tooth. I used to, but not as much. I try my best not to eat as many sweets as much as possible. What is this? Oh, that's the mother plant. I'm like, excuse me? What, you haven't done the inside? Nope. I've been on this for 2 hours. I have not done the inside just yet. Like, what's my stream? Like, if you're new to my streams, like, when I build or I play, I do gameplay on stream, I tend to forget that I'm, like, playing a game because I tend to focus on chat 99% of the time. And so that I don't get anything done, mostly. So that's, what my streams are like. Very cozy, collaborative, interactive, and a never-ending chat of words. Oh, cholies are your weakness along with any type of candy? I just find cholies really good. It's just like the jelly bean flavor that or the jelly bean texture that I really like. Then I'm like, give me more. I want it. Oh, I can put tires over here. That's good for kids. Oh yeah, it is. I was watching the entire... Wait, Insidious? Okay, those movies I've seen them, but like, they're not scary for me. I don't know why. They're cool, but I never really found them like scary to me, personally. So I just kind of end up, like, eh. But they're okay. It's a weird time for them not to have Halloween. That is very true. Oh, what type of music do you most listen to? My playlist is very random. Like, extremely random. I can show you. Yeah, my playlist is very random on Spotify. Like, I listen to a lot of podcasting. Like, I listen to Corpse, Ariana Grande. I have my daily mix of the daily, but I listen to a lot of music. It's a constant thing of like thinking about, oh, what is all of this? It's very weird. This is like Paramore, Tori Kelly, Corpse. It's just very weird music. I don't know. It's a lot. Sometimes Marbles. I miss Marbles. Marbles is cool. Here it is finally. Yeah. Madeline Bailey, Billie Eilish. Oh, that's my musical theater one I don't listen to on the daily, but Billie Eilish, my daily mix number 1 is like what I listen to on the constant. Yeah. Tori Kelly, Glee, Ariana Grande, Disney movies, songs, Demi Lovato, Meghan Trainor, Namani Scott. It's like, it's a weird. Well, he has a new song? Really? I don't know. But Corpse is great. His voice makes my brain happy. That's a mood. No. Oh. I have not listened to it yet.
Do you like green eggs and ham?
I will have
I do
to.
not like them, Sam, I am. I do not like
I need you to
green
check
eggs
this
and ham.
out now. Hold on. What?
He does not like them, Sam I am. He doesn't
Find the invisible cow? What is that? What is this? What is this? Dab, what is this? I don't understand it. Find the invisible cow? It's nowhere to be seen. It gets louder when you get closer. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. Hold up. Mute that. I'm gonna do this later because this is weird, but I'm gonna try it out later. I'm low-key kind of interested. I found the cow.
That was tops.
How? Cool Ranch, thank you to follow. That was weird. What streets? What streets to ghost hunt? Dead streets? I'm really dead now. Bye, chat. See you later. It's like, you know, what streets goes hot on? Dead ends. Get it? How? Sam, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. But that's weird. I'm here watching the stream wondering why the sound isn't working, realizing my headphones failed out. Oh, well, that's not good. Welcome back, Savvy. Sam, are you cheating? Because I think you're cheating. Sam's cheating. Zeph, how are you? Welcome to the stream. I don't want that. Oh, whoa. Complete it. But Zeph, hello. Welcome everybody to the stream. I hope everyone's day is going pretty well. We're trying our best to build an underground home for Erwin, the conspiracy theorist of Strangerville. We've been streaming for 2 hours on the exterior. But can we get a shout out for Zeph in the chat, please, and thank you. But Zeph, how was your stream? What did you all do today? Is that a new emote? Oh, I like that. That's really cool. But how did your stream go? Welcome everybody. Pure Chaos.
That was tops.
You know, Pure Chaos, your name sounds lovely. Just like The Sims 2, Pure Chaos.
That was tops.
It was fun. Our sim was about to clone some girlfriends. Interesting. Oh wait, that's right. You're playing the Not So Berry challenge again. Oh yeah. I love the Mint Gen because you can clone people. Interesting. I love that emote. It's adorable. It's just adorable. What a very talented emote. I love it. Your emotes are everything. I need more. Oh my goodness. But I'm glad your stream went well. Have you done the element collection yet? Or have you started on it? I was trying to try the cow thing. I literally got so scared because it started like screaming at me. Okay, that's why I stopped doing it, because I'm like, it's screaming at me, but I might do it later because that sounds very delightful. Oh, you have 3 elements left. 3? And you just started it too. I find the element collection so hard to do sometimes because it's a lot to handle. There's so many rules. I get frustrated. I might leave it just plain Jane. I might leave it like this. Honestly, you don't need that much. I forgot I got gifted the sub. Wait, do I have mine too? Wait, did I get it? I don't think I did. I don't think I have your emotes anymore. I don't. I'm gonna have to get them soon. As a hard-hearing person, I really appreciate captions. Well, I'm glad you enjoy the captions. I really do try my best to have my captions on at all times. And I'm also working very hard to get captions on my YouTube videos in different languages, but that takes time. But I'm glad I can have them on Twitch. I never tried it because it seems kind of, it makes me anxious. I'm on generation 7.
That was tops.
Yeah, generation 6 right now at the Not So Berry. You just finishing the 3x3 house challenge. Oh, it's hard. I mean, once you do it a few times, it gets easy, but the first time around, ooh, trying to maneuver everything to make it work, that's difficult. There's another level? How many levels are there? Dab, what did you just send me? What is this website? How did you find it? It was pretty late. What's happened? We didn't do much. I've been spending 2.5 hours on landscaping. That explains a lot, yeah. Oof, indeed. Breezy, how are you? Long time no see. But if you're just popping into the stream today and you don't know what we're doing, we are currently working on a underground home for the conspiracy theorist of Strangerville, Erwin, long lost brother of Eliza Pancakes. Because why not? He's crazy and needs a home, and I think it will be fitting for him to have a very conspiracy theorist home. Yeah. That sounds exactly like me. Got to head out, but have a great session. Well, Cooley Sims, thank you for stopping in. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for popping on in, my friend. Enjoy the rest of your day. No surprise, I just found it on TikTok. Oh, well, that makes sense. TikTok supplies the goods. Chicken dance, not today. Not today. I realized that the chicken dance lags my computer. I think my computer is running on its last legs. You know what we can do it? Let's plan to do it on Saturday because we'll need a good, exciting moment that day. Halloween night, chicken dance. You like the LQM? We need a new one then. We do. I was like cottage contemporary. Sorry, I spelled that wrong. Oh, you're fine. I never really go for that. It's really fun though. Yeah, I mean cottage contemporary for a very small, tiny home, 3x3 works out well. Oh, and the other thing too. I don't remember, Rosie. Do you have Discovery University? Because if you do, if you wanted to make a bathroom, you can make a 3x1 bathroom and make it functional. You should stay away from TikTok. It gives me major anxiety. Okay, same. But I tend to still go on it because TikTok's addictive. Oh, you like the landscaping. Oh, no, you're all good. I'm glad you like the landscaping. This is where I spend the most of my time for my builds. It's the landscaping part. Because I love decorating the exterior of a build. Think of some character. Oh yeah, and the other thing too. So, shell tours are on Friday? Yeah, I think so.
Mama cow, that was tops.
You're getting married around 33 days? Oh my goodness. Congratulations, Breezy. In 33 days? Oh my gosh. That sounds like a lot of fun. Well, you know, can we get some congratulations in the chat, please? And thank you for Breezy. Because that's a really cool thing. Getting married. I love that. Oh, it is on Friday? Okay, good. Then you can make a 2x1 bathroom, upload it. Oh, you did? Oh, that's good. People are very creative on the gallery, I have to say, when it comes to like different rooms. That one.
Mama cow, that was tops.
The Quirky Cow, that's an interesting name. I love that. You're welcome. And you already did mine? Oh, good. I don't know how many we have, honestly. I know it's gonna be by point redemption, so you would have to be in the stream for me to tour your build, because I do it by tickets now. You have to spend you have to spend your points. I might do it in a brown color. I'm excited for shell tours. Me too. I'm excited. I think for the next one that we're gonna do is gonna be based around like winter, and give out that wintry feel. One time I was trying to do a speed run of Age of a Kid and forgot to save and had to start all the way from the kid. Was from a baby. Oh, that's not fun. That sounds like a lot of work. Imagine doing the speed run of the 100 baby challenge. Now that is kind of wild. No, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna have to rotate it. Ooh, I don't want that. Oh wait, no, I can put it over here. Bada bing, bada boom. I want to get married next summer, hopefully, so I can invite my girl Alexa and Dab, my bridesmaids. Am I invited to the wedding? I'm gonna be that one kid in the back saying, "Hey, hi." It's like, oh. You know, here in the Spring Squad, we make friends. I'm gonna do it up here. How many points? I think I have it set to 100, I'm pretty sure. Right? Yeah. It should be... Wait. Or did I take it off? I think I have it set to 100, but it's not showing on my rewards right now. Imagine me not showing up. It's like, interesting. It's like, where's Dab? Where has she been? What's going on? You're welcome. I mean, I'll be there because I'm a bridesmaid. You have 3 weddings next year. That's a lot of weddings and a lot of traveling and a lot of like prepping and doing things. It's a lot of work. I have friends for the first time ever. We're friends. I'll be so upset. I need my girls here. Look, you invite Dabs, like Dab looks at the postcard saying, Peach's wedding. And puts it back down. I'll be there, don't worry. Yeah. I think, yeah, you know what? Yeah, it works. It's fine. Yeah. Oh, where are you guys gonna wait? Where have you guys been? In my high school days, I literally would have had so much fun. Honestly, where was I? Wait, what year were you in high school? Because I mean, I graduated high school in 2014. RSV, but don't show. It's like you just RSVs be like, oh, I'll be there. Doesn't show up. Wow. I was supposed to go on in November, but I can't. I'm too soon for me. Yeah. I know a lot of people have been doing a lot of like virtual weddings or like close family weddings a lot. So I don't know. 2011 for you. Okay. Where was I? Oh, I was on YouTube, but I wasn't streaming. It's like, I don't know about that. Imagine just like not art, like I'll be there. A month later, it's like, oh, I don't know about that. Yeah, I graduated high school 2014, and then college 2014. Yeah, 2014 graduating high school. And then I went to college the summer of 2014. And then, yeah.
Cow, that was tops.
You were getting famous and I was too busy in Vermont figuring out stuff. Oh no, I mean, I was in high school when I was doing YouTube. I wasn't being famous. I was being low key and like shy and extra for no reason. Oh, you reach 5 cows found, you unlock a goat. Oh, really? Do you know how many levels there are for that's fruit? For it? And so on. Interesting. I wonder how they made that game, because, well, I mean, it sounds simple, but still, I'd be interested into knowing more. So now that we're finally on the inside after 84 years, or 3.5 hours. Finally on the inside. Let's see. Put that down. There we go. That should be fine. I'm gonna keep this as like maybe a closet. Well, actually, hold up. No. What if I do... let's see them stairs. I think it'll work. Hello? Oh, wait. Well, okay, do it like that. Oh, well, that's not what I wanted. Just gonna move it over one. Come on. There we go. I have a friend that works in the at a B&B and was laid off, but they called her back because people were getting married and they're there again, all wearing masks. So some people are in person when down. Yeah, some people are. I know. Some of my friends are like doing that, but aren't doing that. So yeah, it kind of makes sense. See, would have been great friends. Being extra sim people. I mean, I think I would have been very shy. Like during high school, I was a very shy person. So, I mean, I would have made friends with everybody because I was just that person, but I don't know, maybe. Oh, wait, I can just do like that. I can just configure those stairs. Duh. Most likely so. Because I was in choir and show choir back in the heyday of school. Will this work? I think it will. Maybe not. Let's see. No, it's not gonna work. And the stairs are right there, so never mind. My plan is ruined. Let's see. The same. Shy when you first meet. Yeah, that was me. Like when I'm okay meeting new people, but like I don't end up like committing to like continuing the friendship sometimes because I was a very nervous person. But it would seem that I wouldn't be, but I was like very shy and very quiet and like didn't really talk to anyone. But if I like I knew you and I saw you every single day and stuff like that, we would have been the best of friends. Like if we were in choir together or show choir together, instant friends because we were together literally every single day, 9 hours, maybe 10 hours a day. It just depends. Another one I was supposed to go to was, that's a lot of people. That's very high risk. I don't think I could ever do that. That's a lot of people. So yeah, I could, let's figure out the layout. It's gonna be a very small inside house. And I might make the downstairs a little bit smaller too. So let's make this his bathroom. And then we'll make, let's go back. We'll make this his bathroom.
Mama cow, that was tops.
Yeah. Squatty the bacon, interesting. People keep talking how quarantine it was occurs. I was like, it gave me the free time.
That was tops.
Honestly, I enjoyed being in quarantine because it gave me the time to focus on me and only me, but also like got me be more productive. Oh, when I do have enough time to play Sims, 10 hours of Sims while watching Steven. Sounds like a great time. I was like, dude, that's still too many. Wait a year. Yeah, bedroom, bathroom, and it'll be like a small kitchen, living room-esque area. Unless, no. Well, I don't know. Maybe. Actually, hold up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I can do... See, if I make it... I get... Yeah, I could do it that way. Go up. Move this back one. And then do it like this. And like that. Boom. Like I did yoga today, and I'm a changed person. Look at that. Yoga changes people. I've been starting to do like my stretches more. Like it was recommended by my chiropractor to do my stretches every day. So I've been doing that, which is pretty great. It's supposed to help my back and stuff, but yeah. That's good. Told me that when she met me, she thought I was an introvert. She guessed wrong. Very wrong. Like, I am not an introvert. I'm an extrovert. I'm ambivert. So like, I love talking to people, but there's a point in time where I'm like, okay, yeah, I need my personal space. Gotta go. I have school tomorrow, but I need to go to bed. Well, Tam, thank you for popping in. I really appreciate it. Hope to see you tomorrow for a new stream. If not, then, you know, whenever. But yes, thank you for stopping on in. Yeah, I'm like, but okay, here's the thing though. When I was in high school, like, I was that kid. Do I want to make it that big? Yeah, I do. I was that kid who was so loud in high school, but I was like a shy, extra person. You know what I mean? Like, I was like shy, but I was extra loud. And I would be that kid who would bring a whole entire bag of food to school and eat it in the class and then still eat lunch. Like, I had a very high metabolism, and I still do, and I'm always forever hungry, and I'm never satisfied. So it's like I constantly ate food. It was just a constant struggle, I have to say. But personally, it was crazy, but crazy fun. Let's do this right here. I'm gonna make it that big. one time my teacher called me out saying, "Hey, what are you doing? Why do you have all this food? Do you want to share with the class?" And I said, "No, I'm not doing that. You must be crazy." Why didn't I do my... Oh, man. Oh, wait, where's my, thingamajiggers? What? But yeah, I was that kid. I was the kid who was always eating Cheetos during exam. Cheetos help you study. Cheetos help you focus. I mostly had like Cheerios. What did I have? Cheerios. Some candy, some chips. I nearly brought a chicken and ate it, but that would have just been too messy. So I didn't do that. But I was like,
That was tops.
I would bring a lot of like Cheerios to school and like Frosted Flakes and like stuff like that, cereal products mostly. But I got the family size, and I would just bring it to school and eat it constantly. And then like school wasn't kind. School was not kind to me at all. Bullies are awful. I put my desk up to the window in the backyard, and my neighbors have 3 beautiful huskies and some birds feeders. Oh, that's really cool. That's nice. We love bird feeders. Another thing is the only time I could talk to people in school my age. My age was at school because I was the only child. Yeah. Like in a way, like growing up, I didn't really have. I have brothers. Of course I do. But they never lived with me, and I never really got to interact with them ever until like a few years ago. But
Mama cow. That was tops.
I think just like not having like that sibling bond, or like having someone to constantly talk to besides my parents, it just felt like I was alone in everything. So it was kind of a lot, and it was hard for me to make friends sometimes. Oh yeah, I've only had detention once. What was it for? I don't know. I think it was being late constantly. But I had perfect attendance after that. Like, it was only for like 1 year, but that was only bad. It was a goth lesbian girl with a scar on her chest. Oh, I really don't like high school at all. Yeah, the one thing I hated. Okay, that's awful. The one thing I hated about high school is that they stuff was like labeling people and like putting you in boxes. Like, why? Why people do that so much? It was worse in middle school, but high school just escalated. Me scared to eat a mint in class, even brings a whole cooked turkey to class and starts eating it. I was hungry. I didn't have lunch for another 2 hours. How I was supposed to survive those 2 extra hours of not eating? I needed food in my system. I needed something to survive, you know? The simple things, of course. I might move this over so I can expand this, make a big of a square. No, I won't. No, I won't. Okay. You were always at the first period? Yeah, I kind of was and kind of wasn't. It just depended on how fast I got there. MV, how are you? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Welcome, welcome. I found all the invisible animals. Let me just say, the final animal is hilarious. Oh my gosh. Sam, how are you this good? Where's the cheap ones? These are expensive. We're on a budget here. I'll go with that one. I feel the pain of waiting for lunch. Literally, because like for lunch, there was like A lunch, B lunch, C lunch. And I had like B lunch, and I hated that so much. And especially when you're in a new grade and they make you change lunches, like, no. What happened to all my friends? I want to sit with my friends, you know? But the snack bar though was great. You doing well? I'm glad you're doing well. We're just chilling today, playing some Sims, building right now. And we're doing the thing. When you label your crush's names in code words into your best friend so you could talk about it's like, did you hear about XYZ. I'm like, yeah, I heard. It's like they didn't even know. They didn't even know. I want to put like a desk here. But first we need lights because it's dark. It is D-A-R-K. Oh my gosh. I can't spell either. The most simplest word. I wonder if they can get even over here. Let's get a test sim. Let's test it out first. Let's see if a sim can actually even get over here. I don't know if they can or not. All my teachers were like that. Hope everyone's doing well too. Well, I'm doing pretty good. I'm not sure about everybody else, but you know, yeah. Did you do anything exciting this week, MV? We used my crush, Mr. Whiskers, because he adopted a stray cat that used to live by the school baseball field. Ooh, that is 18,000 simoleons. I spent all my money on landscaping. That is just sad. You know, Mr. Whiskers sounds like Brandy and Mr. Whiskers. Oh, not really, just trying to get into the Sims and learn about more of the game. Good. I'm glad. Let's get Erwin. If you need to know anything about the game, feel free to ask in the chat, because we are all Sims players. Erwin. So, there's no such thing as a bad question. Now, where's Erwin? Here's Erwin. Yeah, so Erwin, he's paranoid, erratic, and a geek. He crazy. Replace. Was messed up and took. Why? See, okay, that's what I hated. I hate when they cut lunch short. Like, why would they do that? Like, 10 minutes is a lot. How did you get the bottle? I got it from Sims Camp. Yeah. So, my water bottle, it's a Sims Plum Bob water bottle. I have 2 of them. My mom has one and I have one. But essentially, I got one from Sims Camp and then one from the Sims Sparked. I don't think you can buy them anywhere because they're all like Sims branded and they don't really sell water bottles on their website. Like, most of the stuff that I have, you can't buy anywhere. Like, the posters, you can't buy them, sadly. The water bottle. I got so many things. He's fine the way he is. I wish they would sell these prints and also the water bottles on their merch store, because think about it. Think of all the people who would buy that stuff constantly. You lived off granola bars and potato chips in high school, but what type of potato chips is a real question. Barbecue, regular. I mean, I had all 3. I love barbecue more. However, it literally damaged the roof of my mouth. Working on an idea for a school that involves The Sims. Ooh, I bought the game so I could start playing it, but watching Twitch streams helped too. Yeah, so people engage with the game and the community around it. Yeah, the community is 20 years strong. And honestly, I am very pleased to be called a simmer in this community, especially a YouTube streamer, YouTube simmer, and a Twitch simmer. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He literally looks like Eliza Pancakes. He's literally Eliza Pancake's long lost brother. Yeah, they should. And I'm so happy to create the come. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. But Rosie, that's crazy. To me, I would think they would make lunch longer and have the elective be shorter, personally. BBQ Lay's chips are good. They're the best thing in the world. I live off of those chips. Oh, look at him. Eliza Pancakes, how are ya? As I'm gonna head off for the night. Hope you have a lovely yesterday's stream. Okay, thank you, Savvy, for popping on in. I will hopefully see you tomorrow for another stream. But yes, enjoy your night, my friend. Rest well. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, test if the thing would work. Oh, I need a chair first. Duh. Yeah, why don't they just sell those things? I don't know why. I think they should make more money out of it, honestly. We already buy the packs at full price.
That was tops.
Sometimes, but I think it'll be more of a benefit to get the merch. Is that how Stranger always look? No, I have mods in my game, so if you do the maps command in the chat, it'll give you the link to where I got them from. What do you mean you can't age up? What? Anyway. Oh no, I just found him off the gallery. He spawns within the game over here in this section, but I just found him on the gallery. Like, that's him right here. This is the actual Irwin that EA put in the game, but you can find Irwin anywhere on the gallery, but you know, this is the original him. Already aging up. Yeah, the one I grabbed up the gallery, I'm like, oh, apparently he was supposed to be aging up soon. Well, that's not great. Now he's an adult, soon to be an elder. Not fun. Mr. Bun, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Spring Squad. Yeah, I just searched Irwin, and then it was like the first one that popped up on the thing. Let's see, if I scoot this back, will my sim be able to get through this? As long as it doesn't clip through the wall. Well, never mind. Delete. It does. You know, you're gonna make this man lose his mind. Oh yeah. He's gonna have a million clone conspiracies now. Yep. And that's my plan, to make him lose his mind. I think he's just, like, you know, a gentle soul that needs some desperate help, but, you know, eventually he gets there in the end. It all just takes time. Takes time to realize. Okay, so we bought the bed. And you should be able to get over there anyway. Covered with bushes, solved all my problems with clipping it. Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah. Oh, too late now. I don't know. I don't have Stranger Girl, so I've never seen him before. Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, I like Stranger Girl, but it's not really worth it. To be honest, I don't really use it that much. I do use it for the build and buy, though. Well, I gotta go. I have to go. Good night, everyone. Well, good night. Good night, ML. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Enjoy your rest. I think I'm gonna pop off soon as well. I need lights in here. I can't see. Because today was gonna be more of a short stream, because I got work to do, and it's almost November, and things are in the works. Where are they at? Oh, here they are. Oh, also, I was in The Sims 3 the other day, and tell me why toilet paper costs 2 simoleons, but in The Sims 4, it costs you 40 simoleons. It just doesn't add up. It just doesn't. I have work to do. That's something I just never understood. These prices are astronomical. You have school tomorrow. Well, no, well, thank you for popping on in as well. Enjoy your rest. Yeah. Better quality? Well, I mean, we can't really use it, but, you know, probably so. The Sim economy is in deep, yeah, the Great Depression, really. Make it make sense. I mean, honestly, okay, think about it, though. The pizza in The Sims 4, no, Sims 1 was, I think, 40. Yeah, 40 in The Sims 1. So I'm gonna say 30, maybe 40 in The Sims 2. Sims 3, I think the same price. Sims 4 has the cheapest pizza delivery price ever to exist, but everything else is expensive. It's kind of wild. Um, it's just wild, honestly. I just can't believe it. I would love to have more like delivery options. That would be really perfect to have more delivery options. In The Sims 4, I would love more like, I don't know. I don't know what I would want for delivery if we ever got it. Like this entire thing, just actually I might make it smaller because it doesn't need to be that big per se. Yeah, this could be this big, and that'll be fine. And then we can do this a different day. And then I want to put the wallpaper around here, but clutter is really expensive. But I love making my builds very cluttered. Okay, same here. I want to put lights. Clutter is what makes my houses so expensive on the gallery, and that's just not a good thing. I'll spend a lot of simoleons just on clutter alone to give it that sense of personality it needs, because without clutter it's like, what is there? Nothing, you know? And yeah, but the pizza would love more toppings. Yeah, wait, can we make pizza in The Sims 4? I don't really remember if we can or not. I think we can. I might be wrong. Now, did we not have Strangerville wallpaper that we could use? Because that's what I want to put downstairs. We do! Oh, this is perfect. This is his hidey hole. Let me see all around. I think we can. No. Cupcakes. What is this music? I do not remember that being the soundtrack at all. That's weird. I feel like it would be kind of cool if you could order like seeds and medicine. Yeah, that would be kind of cool, and then arrive like a few days after in the mail. I think that'd be a perfect concept to have and add into The Sims, because it would be perfect if they did update the get to work for the hospitals, because I don't really play in the get to work careers anymore. I'm gonna have to with Not So Berry, but I think that it was just missing something, and it just needed that extra like oomph to it to make it more enjoyable for me personally. No, we can't make them. When you order them, you have to, oh, 5 to 6 different choices? Really? I don't know why I thought it was only one that you could choose from. Guess I was wrong. Well, that's good to know. That's good to hear. I'll do that one over here as well. Make this door like white. There we go. Perfect. So now I have my house. My house is almost complete. We'll finish this on a different day, because I think it will be kind of good to see in the end. I'm very pleased. Very pleased indeed. Landscaping can go a long way when you give it a chance. I like that. It needs more clutter, but you know. Go over here, sir. Don't be shy. Teleport. Teleport. Thank you. It's cute. I love landscaping. Thanks. I just think it definitely just needs that sense of touch. But I like it too. 3 hours later, I'm finally moving my leg. Puppy woke up. Finally. 3 hours later, I finished the exterior of the house with the layout. And your puppy moves. Sounds like a good day. I'm working on a massive bunker right now. Ooh. I was gonna plan to make a bunker, but I was like, I don't know about that. That's really cool. I can't wait to see what you come up with in the end. I also just realized I'm kind of matching my... I matched too well. I was like, why am I look like a bumblebee in the Bee Movie? 21 Sims. That's a lot of Sims. That is a lot of Sims. You're matching your chair. I literally am. My walls, my chair, my everything, my Switch. Not the Bee Movie. But yeah, so I think we shall head off for the day. Shall we? Shall we? I think we shall. That is not what I wanted to type in. But we are going to go ahead and do the quote of the day. You own the color yellow? Imagine. I would love that. Get that in writing. Legalize it. Shall we? But let's go and do the quote of the day, my friends, before we kind of wrap it up for the day. Art Girl, how are you? Welcome to the stream. But yes, the quote of the day, folks, shall be: waste all your money and get a beautiful life. When, okay, Sam, I don't remember saying that. Waste all your money and get a beautiful life. I don't remember saying that. That was like 2 years ago. I don't remember anything. Okay, I blame Sam. Well, I'm doing it now. Waste all your money. Do it. The quote demands it.
Mama cow, that was tops.
Spend all your money. Words to live by. Yes. Oh man. But let's go ahead.
Mama cow,
And
that was tops.
Art Girl, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Spring Squad. Appreciate it. So I've been here since those quotes. Wait, have you? Did you make that quote? Did you make that one? It was probably Sam. I don't know. One of the two. 2 years. Wait, so last month. Oh wow, you have been here since that long. So you weren't a mod back then. So it might have been, either was Sam, Ebony, Jake, because I would have made it myself. I don't know. But let's go ahead and raid a person today. It was suggested to raid Theory. She's still here? I think so. My computer's doing a thing. I think so. I don't know if she is. I show up as you end. Yeah, Sarah. So close. Oh, she is on? I might need to wait. Video. Wait a minute. I think so. Oh. Well, hopefully, you know, when I stream again, I was gonna stream a little bit longer today, but I needed to get things that Jim awaited. Oh, you were closing tonight? Oh, okay. That makes more sense. Okay. Did I spell the name right? I think I didn't. Oh wait, did I? Oh, I did. I spelled it right. I spelled it right. Give me a second, folks. It's popping up. Slow internet doesn't work for me. Hello? Wait a minute. It's loading. Oh, she was like 5 things. Oh, really? Interesting. Well, oh my goodness. Well, I guess we can go ahead and, oh, wait a minute. I know who to raid. I know who to raid. Since Theory just went off, I think you all will definitely love this person as well. Play with May. I think we raided Shella last time, didn't we? Or did we? Who did we raid last time? I know we raided Techni last time, I know that. But did we raid Shella? I don't remember. Did we? Did we? I don't know, hold up. No, we didn't. We didn't play raid Shella last time. Where is she on my list? Literally, I'm looking. Oh, it's right here. I found her. I found her. What is going on with my internet? Oh, that's right. I was like, who did I raid last time? Gabrielle. That's who I raided last time. Okay. That's right. I did raid her last time in the stream on Saturday because she was streaming The Sims 3. 4 hours with Shella. I got an ad, so I don't really know what's happening. I knew it started with a G. Yeah, I knew it started with a G. Yeah, Gabriella. Let the ad stop. I hate ads. And you're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, they literally called it McDelivery. The rules of McDelivery. Literally.
Wow, that was tops.
It was Uber Eats. McDonald's knows how to brand themselves. Literally McDelivery. Love that. But yeah, so we found someone. We're gonna go ahead and raid Shella today. She's also very sus. She's playing Among Us right now. So she's automatically sus. But let's go and raid my good friend Shella. Shall we? I think we shall. Yes. Yes? Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm about to end Curly. Yes. Wrapping up for today, my friends. We got things to do for tomorrow. Like more building, but also just, you know, stuff like that. But I'll be back again tomorrow, same time, same place, 6 p.m. Central Time, playing some more Sims, of course. But all the details are in the Discord for your information and your eyes to see. But thank you all for popping on in. I really appreciate it. And Zeph, thank you for the raid as well. I don't know if you're still here or not, but thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. But yes, I'm gonna copy and paste my message. I can't speak words anymore. But yeah, more Sims tomorrow. Bye. I'm awkward. I realize I'm very awkward. I'm an awkward child.